All right, Adrian, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, did you start it?
I've been recording for like 30 seconds now.
Oh shit! I was about to say that. I was gonna tell you, like, do you see that they stole fucking Colorado's like jewelry out of their locker room?
Who stole Colorado's
I
jewelry?
don't fucking know. Some shitheads. When they went to go to UCLA, they stole them like their jewelry and shit from out of their locker rooms. I was like, how the fuck does that happen?
Were you dealing with another like jersey thief or something?
Worse.
That person that stole like all those jerseys from Super Bowls.
Right. But it's like, how does that happen? Don't you lock the locker rooms?
How did the guy steal the jerseys? Did he like? Oh, he was disguised as like a equipment manager, wasn't he?
Oh, is that what happened?
I don't know. I think he was. He would go in and like, all right, guys, give me your jerseys so I can wash them or some shit. And he walked away with Tom Brady's jersey.
Wait, what the fuck would he be wearing then? Like some fucking janitorial thing? Or what?
I don't know. Actually, let me look it up before I start speaking out of my ass. Anyways, welcome to episode 5 of the Sports Podcast. Yeah, I'm just making them. Well, I know he stole the jerseys. That's a real thing. How did someone steal Tom Brady's jersey? Man, that's actually.
They're gonna have a movie about that too.
Anyways, episode 5. We're on a sports equinox. You have all sports going on today, right now. Game 3 of the World Series. Raiders, Lions. And then a bunch of hockey and NBA games. I don't know who's playing.
Everybody?
Everybody, right? The NBA, we got a lot of games going on right now.
What do you rank your sports on this? Rank every sport right now. What's
in terms of just to watch?
Yeah.
In terms to watch, the NFL's 1. NBA. NHL. MLB.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, I love playing baseball. I will play baseball every day. I just can't watch it.
It's just too fucking long. It's too fucking boring. They need to speed up. They need to have a...
Which...
Well, they do, right? They have a fucking...
Now, honestly, and even like game 1 was so cool. I mean, I didn't watch it. But it went to 11 innings, and the game ended before midnight.
See,
that doesn't happen.
Remember fucking... What World Series was it?
I can tell you, because I wanted Tonio to watch this game because it was funny. It was the Giants against the Royals.
Yeah.
When the Royals ended up winning the World Series. Where the first game went, what, 13 innings? And it was like 2 in the morning or something?
Yeah, holy fucking shit. And then we're like, we can't go to bed until...
And Tonio wanted to go to bed so bad. He's like, guys, that's school tomorrow. We all at school tomorrow. Bro. Like, no.
Yeah, after you stay up, you have to fucking watch it. And it wasn't it like one of like the longest ones or something?
Yeah, it was like ended up being like the longest game in World Series history or something like that.
Yeah.
Top 5. That was nuts.
2 in the fucking morning. Wait, where did they play? They played in... What was the game at? That long one?
It was in Kansas City, right?
It was in Kansas City? So like, well, for them it would be like 3 in the morning or something?
Yeah.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
No, that was funny.
Being a player there, I was like, this fucking sucks. Like...
And it was just game 1.
And it was just game 1 and 2 of the World Series. Like, this is gonna be a fucking long one. That's why they that's why they won as a war of attrition.
Oh my god, for real. Let's see who's playing hockey though. That was fun to watch. Who looked Kraken are winning? Everyone's playing in hockey. So this is a true sports equinox where everyone's playing, except for. I'll look it up just to make sure. But I've heard that this is only the 23rd equinox for sports ever.
Oh, really? They don't have it every year?
No. Well, I think now they will. Because I guess back then, especially with baseball ended in October, like beginning of October.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they didn't have just the way their playoffs were set up. But now they added a couple games, made a series longer. It actually stretches into November. And I swear, I remember basketball starting in November. Was it always in October?
It was always October.
I feel like it started later than it is now.
I think it's just like the media and stuff like around it. Do you mean because it's like, or like the coverage of it? Because like baseball's over in November.
Maybe, and I guess I wasn't really into basketball as I am now.
Yeah, they start to cover it later.
But yeah, just because baseball wouldn't go this far.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, and like basketball, they don't.
Well, I mean, the wild card round for baseball is relatively new. They didn't have wild card teams. Or they only had 1 wild card team instead of the 3 they have now. So
that's cool. I mean, by every year, sports equinox. That's pretty fun.
Yeah,
I don't know who's actually fucking watching all the sports on that.
Well, it's like it's hard to watch the basketball and hockey because it's like game 4 of 82.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, the complaint I had at the beginning of the baseball season was like, who cares about April baseball? It doesn't matter until August and September.
Doesn't matter until October. Who fucking cares?
It doesn't matter,
Just
and for most people, it doesn't matter until World Series.
Just watch it until it's I don't even watch it. Fucking keep track of the scores just make sure. But also, you're fucking using a coaster. You have like there's fucking mat right there. Swear.
Sorry. Just funny because right here, there's another ring. I don't know where that came from.
Oh really? Mm-hmm. You're spilling shit. You don't spill shit on my. You want to leave rings on my table rather than your mat.
Yeah, it's like table. That's fine, but this mat, you can't get this mat anymore.
What the fuck is it?
It's the PAX West map when I went to Seattle.
It looks like I'm not sure if they're doing that on purpose. Kind of like a Windows one. Is that what it is?
Well, it's supposed to be like retro, like VHS style. This is high fidelity. Everything themed in PAX West was like VHS.
Oh, was that? See, that's what I thought it was. I was like, well, fucking whatever. You got this some cheap ass fucking mat. Who cares? Get that at fucking Office Depot for $1.
Yeah.
All right, Sports Equinox, ranked sports. We agree on the sports. What do you want to talk about in football? Just moving forward to that.
I mean, the biggest issue I've had is how they're not talking about the Broncos. And in case you didn't watch the game, the Broncos beat the Chiefs 24-9, and they just beat the shit out of the Chiefs.
Yeah, in all phases, the Chiefs are just fucking ass.
But my biggest gripe, I told you this was gonna. I don't know if I told you specifically, but like we knew that they would find ways to not give credit to the Broncos. Sure enough, they have. I listened to Get Up. And Greeny, they brought up the Chiefs game, and then Greeny legit said, "I don't care how you don't tell me how good the Broncos defense is. They still gave up 70 points. They're still trash."
Yeah, fucking week 2.
Yeah, so
things change.
He's like, that like they didn't like the Chiefs were just. It's one of those games where like last year in Indianapolis where they somehow lost. They have those games. It's whatever. I listened to Rich Eisen. He hasn't talked about it, and then in Greeny's own radio show, he didn't talk about it.
Oh, really?
Well, what they talked about was Taylor Swift and how because she wasn't there, Travis Kelce did bad.
That's so stupid. I'm tired of that fucking shit, too. Do you mean, like, who cares? Like, it's a funny meme for a little bit. Now move on. Fucking move on, boomer.
And then...
Not you.
And then I also watched Pat McAfee. And I'm just going to tell you the title of his video.
The video they made or, like, the podcast?
Broncos beat Patrick Mahomes for the first time ever. But is it a real win?
But is it a real win?
And I listened to the clips on Twitter. And, every single time it was like, the Broncos beat the Chiefs. But did they really? The Broncos played great. But Mahomes was sick.
Oh, yeah. I'm so fucking sure.
The Broncos ended the streak. But Mahomes had the flu.
Nah, fuck out of here.
And then he even said he'll put an asterisk on it, too.
Who? McAfee?
McAfee said he put the asterisk on it.
Dumbass bitch.
So, I mean, I knew this was going to happen. And I think it's just stupid how they're like, yeah, it doesn't count.
But it's so stupid because it's like, just like fucking 2 weeks ago, it was 19-8.
Yeah.
It was close then too. And I was like, what? Well, like, why, like, it's not like they fucking beat the shit out of the Broncos the first time they played. And I was like, and that one was like a short week at your house. So it's like, fucking maybe you should win. You mean Thursday night football, you're playing at home, you should have fucking won that one. You mean? No, I think it's stupid. The fucking flu, I think he was fine. He just fucking, what? You can really blame the fucking flu? They looked like he was throwing just fine.
I watched parts of the game. It was channel surfing, but like going back to the games. And he looked fine. Yeah. Maybe he did feel like crap, but he looked like he was playing fine. As if like the flu didn't affect his game. It's
so stupid. The thing though, the fucking Chiefs, they're vulnerable. And I think we talked about this like at one of the podcasts before. It's fucking, they don't have any receivers. And that's how it is. It's fucking Mahomes and fucking Kelce. And who else do they fucking have? McCole Hardman?
Yeah, muff the punt.
Muff the fucking punt. And motherfucking Sky Moore. That guy sucks ass. I can't fucking... What a fucking disappointment he's been. They drafted him with such high hopes. He was fucking good in college. And it's like, oh, he's probably going to be good on the Chiefs. He's been fucking cheeks.
I'll look it up. So I want to see who was drafted after Sky Moore.
Fucking the Deontay Johnson, right? Or who the fucking is the... Or no,
there's George Pickens, right?
George Pickens.
I wanted to make sure.
George Pickens was fucking drafted. Could you imagine if the Chiefs had George Pickens? Then they probably win that game. Then they extend the streak to 17 games.
That's crazy.
He's just fucking. It's like the Chiefs are vulnerable. And that's like I was just like, well, they have like a bad game like that every year. I was like, no, this is different. They fucking look different, and you know what? And I think I only heard it once too, or maybe I saw it on Twitter. Is fucking the enemy? I was like, I think that's a big loss. Cause what are they? They're fucking I think they're like 18th or 20th in the red zone or some shit like that. And last year there were 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not sure. You want to pull that?
Oh, they were top 5. I can for sure.
Like they're worse. And what changed? Fucking Juju Smith-Schuster left. What the fuck do you want? Like, do you think that he made the fucking difference? I think the difference there is that the enemy's gone.
Mm-hmm. They had the number 1 offense, which they don't have this year.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't say the it doesn't say the ranking of the red zone, but I'm pretty sure it's like top 5. I want to say 2, but because I'm unsure, I'd say top 5 for sure.
Top 5?
I'm more confident saying top 5 than 2.
Well, they were good, and it's like they're not this year. They're fucking below average. And it's like, well, they're gonna be there at the end of the year. Sure, maybe because they fucking beat up on shit teams. But do you think it's like,
I'm actually gonna pull up their schedule right now.
Let's go win-win loss. Whatever the fuck.
Not win-win loss, but who have they played really?
The fucking AFC West was fucking cheeks too.
Because let me think about it. And to get to week 1, they play the Lions, which for me, I don't know. I still gotta see more from the Lions.
Yeah, I think so too. Last week they got shit on. Like,
they play the Jags, but they only won 17-9.
Yeah.
And if they're supposed to be this good offensive team, and that was the game they got Chris Jones and Travis Kelce back. So I feel like they cheated because they had fresher legs. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to play a week.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. No, but I mean, I chopped it up. That's a good win, even though the Jags haven't really.
Is that a good win though? They barely fucking scored any points.
17-9. They didn't look good,
Uh-huh.
but the Jags looked worse.
Yeah.
But I mean, now the Jags are hitting their stride.
They have the same record. They're both as Zoo.
So I don't know how. It's one of those like when you beat Ohio State at the beginning of the year, but they weren't the Ohio State at the end of the year. Like, is it a good win at the time, or is it one of those that it gets better because look at them now? But they were a completely different team. Like the Jags at the beginning, the first 2, 3, 4 weeks were not good.
Well, this is their 5th game in a row they've won, or
Yeah.
6th,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yeah, so they fucking started off slow.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to chalk that up to a good win or not. And then the Bears.
Ass, yeah.
Who was it? It was on Rich Eisen. Whoever they had on the guest said the Bears are 10 players away from being 10 players away from being good. It's just funny. But yeah, the Bears not good. And then the Jets in a 23-20 game.
They barely beat the fucking Jets.
Which
they're ass too. Like,
I watched that game, at least most of the game. And that was very much a Chiefs let themselves get beat by the Jets almost. Because the Jets, I didn't see them force any turnovers. It was a bunch of just short throw, like Mahomes short armed it, and like much how like Jimmy G just threw a ball that was like 5 yards too short, and it got picked. That's how I feel like that's how Mahomes played that game
against the Jets.
Yeah, like I didn't think the Jets were that good, even defensively.
That was primetime, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a Thursday night game, wasn't
it? That's true. Yeah.
No, was it?
That's Sunday, was it?
Was it Sunday night game? What was October 1st? That was Sunday night. Never mind. That was wrong. And then the Vikings. Trash.
Well, actually, yeah, trash then.
Well, trash then. They got better after that game.
And now they're going to be bad again.
And then the Broncos, 19-8. And then the Chargers, which Chargers are bad. They're badly coached. Get a new coach, and maybe the Chargers can be good.
Probably.
And then they lost to the Broncos. And if you think about it, they scored 20 points, 17. I guess against 2 playoff teams, right? Projected. Against the Bears, 41. Only 23 to the Jets, but you can say Jets have good defense because they do. 27 to the Vikings, which is all right. 19 to the Broncos, 31 to a badly coached Chargers team, and then 9 against the Broncos.
Yeah.
I mean, the Chiefs are very up and down.
Brother, they're weak. Like, you can see it. They're definitely vulnerable. Like, teams can take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, literally, like what Denver did, like, you can probably use it as a blueprint. And always is like, oh, well, can other teams use this? Like, yeah, I think so.
You know who can use it? The Eagles.
100%.
Who they play in 2 weeks.
Because it's like, just take away their fucking first option. Mm-hmm. Fucking just make sure that you contain Mahomes and he doesn't fucking pick up anything with his feet. And then, just cover Kelce and you're fucking good. Like, And if you keep him on the sideline, that's always a thing too.
Mm-hmm.
If Mahomes is sitting there fucking festering, then the Chiefs can't really do much. I'm curious to see how like the rest of the season can play out though, especially in the AFC.
AFC is really good. It's really open too.
It is really open.
The number 1 seed is tied between four teams, and they're all 6-2.
Was it the Ravens, Jags, Chiefs, and Dolphins?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be really interesting.
The NFC, not so much. I feel like the Eagles are just gonna.
NFC, it's like you got Niners who are struggling. Cowboys are inconsistent. They got to show it when it matters.
Yeah, right.
Like the amount of times, like every single win the Cowboys have been against shit teams.
That's how it is, and that's how it was last year. Like you just forget about the Cowboys. At least I do. Unless you're a Cowboys fan, you fucking forget about them all season because they beat the teams they're supposed to, and then come playoff, that's when you have like a good game and they get shit on or they just fucking lose. And of course. Like, what did you expect? And then who else? Who else is coming out of the fucking NFC?
No one. Seahawks.
Hey, you know what? That one, I take that back. That one might be sneaky. They're gonna make the Super Bowl?
No,
probably not.
I was holding, but there it is. No, I think they're gonna make. It's like last year. I think they're good enough to make the playoffs. But they're not gonna be able to win any games in the playoffs.
I don't think so either. I don't think they can beat the Eagles.
Just like I think Geno Smith is like Baker Mayfield. They're both good, and they're good quarterbacks, and they can lead your team. But when you need them to show up and win a playoff game, I mean, as much as like I give credit to Baker for winning that playoff game, that defense won that playoff game. The Steelers lost that playoff game. Like everything went right for the Cleveland Browns in that game. But I feel like if you get either the Bucks or the Seahawks in the playoffs, Geno Smith and Baker are not going to do much to help you win.
Who do you think is better?
Seahawks.
No, Geno Smith or...
I think Baker's better.
You think Baker's better? You're a homer. He's not.
I think he's better. But the Seahawks are a better team. They also just got Leonard Floyd.
Leonard Williams?
Leonard Williams. I don't know why it's Leonard Floyd.
I was like...
Isn't that from the Bills? Leonard Williams. Leonard Williams.
They're trying to win. They could. You know what? They very much could, right?
They're in first place right now in the West.
Oh, that's true because fucking the Niners, that's why they have 3 losses. But wait, are the Seahawks 5-2 or are they 4-2?
They're 5-2.
Oh, they're 5-2?
I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure they're 5-2.
The Seahawks are fucking number 1. Sheesh, boomer.
The Seahawks are 5-2.
Fucking embarrassing. Could you imagine being a Niners fan? Losing 3 games in a fucking row.
Yeah. Standings are interesting. Is there anything else you want to talk about from the NFL?
What the fuck did I have?
I guess that's the one thing I want to talk about.
I had Brock. Actually, that was Brock Purdy and then San Francisco. So it's like Brock Purdy's ass. He's not fucking good. He's just a fucking serviceable quarterback. He's probably like a little bit better than Jimmy G. Right? But it's like, what the fuck do you do if you're like the 49ers? It's like, do you ride with them?
You ride with them and you get healthy. That's what you do. They don't have Trent Williams and they don't have Debo.
But that's like the thing, though. What if you're not healthy? You can't fucking with them. So do you like keep your options open?
But do you think they'll be any better with Sam Darnold?
Probably not. But it's like you need like a quarterback. It's like because shit like this happen. Do you mean like you need to fucking have a quarterback that can win you these games like irregardless if your fucking receivers are hurt? Because Debo Samuel and who else?
And Trent Williams.
Who else?
They're hurt.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
And that's it? Well, the fucking one of them is, I guess, right. It's your fucking left tackle.
The thing is,
Debo Samuel?
Their defense is kind of trash right now.
Why? You think
they're not getting sacks. They're not tackling. They're not forcing turnovers. Their defense is just
stagnant.
It's just whatever. They're getting fucking ran over. I'm pretty sure Joe Mixon didn't do anything all year until yesterday.
You know, I was watching the game. I was like, oh shit! It's like, oh fucking, the 49ers looks like they're coming back in this game, and the fucking like that thing like the very next drive, the Bengals went down and scored. I was like, the Bengals. I was like, they're ass too. Actually, they're getting better.
They're getting better, but I guess we'll see. No, I'm just pretty sure the Niners, because of Trent Williams, right? That means they can't run the ball as well as they want to. Which then, I guess, affects play action. and that's basically why Brock Purdy's good.
That's the whole West Coast. Yeah, It's all fucking offense there.
Because if there's no threat to the run, the linebackers are going to get sucked up. They're going to drop back into coverage, and then Brock Purdy he doesn't either have the arm talent to like float over a deep backer. He's got to have the linebacker get sucked up on the run, the play action, to then float it behind him.
That's why you need a fucking quarterback that can do that, dude. Just keep looking. I said ride with him now, but if you can fucking find a better option.
But like, who are you gonna find though?
I don't know. Just
wait. You gonna trade for Tannehill?
No, I don't think he'd be better. I don't think you'd be better off with Purdy on this fucking rookie deal. Mm-hmm.
But they're not gonna get a high enough pick to draft someone.
That's true. But maybe someone goes off the free agency. They sure got Aaron Rodgers, honestly.
Do you think he would have gone?
Huh?
Do you think he would have gone to San Fran?
He should have. He's fucking from California. I don't know why he didn't. And he probably wouldn't have got hurt.
It's the turf, man.
Huh?
It's the turf.
That's true. You gotta change it. Mm-hmm. I'm for it. I don't see why not. I mean, fucking, if the players want it.
If the players want it, and the fact that you're gonna change it for the World Cup.
Yeah.
And then change it back.
It's fucking whack. This is so stupid, dude. I swear. Mm-hmm. For fucking what? Money? To save how much money when you make how much money?
I think it's the dumbest thing. It doesn't even look that good.
They should the fucking NFLPA should fucking do something about it, you know?
I think they're trying. I think they come out and said they should ban all turf, or they came out and banned a specific turf.
There's a specific, right? Because I don't think there's any actual data that players get like. I think they're like.
All right, I think we're back now.
We're back now.
Yeah, it paused the recording for some reason. The microphone got disconnected. I don't know why.
So we're recording.
Yeah, we're recording
now. But no, yeah, fucking. They should take care of the field.
Better field. Anything else? I know you had some notes.
Will Levis GOAT?
Will Levis?
That's what I put.
Hey man, that was pretty good.
Yeah, he looks good though. I'm like, we had about 4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns. 3 of them to DeAndre Hopkins.
I know. I fucking had him in my fantasy.
Which is crazy.
Fucking lost.
Because, I mean, DeAndre Hopkins is one of the best receivers in the game, and fucking stupid Tannehill can't do anything with him.
What is it? Like in one game he has more touchdowns than Tannehill?
Well, he had 0 touchdowns up until yesterday.
Oh, Tannehill?
No, DeAndre Hopkins. He had 0 touchdowns, and then now he's up to 3 in one game.
That's actually funny. I wouldn't have guessed. I have him in my fantasy, but he always scores like at least like I guess it's just yards. He has like 10 or 11.
Well, he's always been consistent, and
you're right,
gets 100 yards no matter what.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. You know, but he looks really good, and I'm like, but this is why I said fucking. Didn't I say this? Was I not on record saying this? Like, why don't you just fucking start with Levis?
I'm pretty sure we're all said.
Yeah, it's like you're the fucking. You're the fucking Titans. Like, what do you have to fucking lose? Like, what do you think you're gonna fucking contest to fucking for the Super Bowl? I just fucking cut your losses, start him, right? If he's ass, then he's ass. But it's like at least he has like that experience like underneath him, and he's younger. But it's like, and then now too, it's like, are they gonna start him the rest of the year?
I hope so.
They should.
I've been calling for the Titans to get rid of Tannehill for like 3 years now.
Oh, 100%.
Because he's just not the guy. He's not gonna help you.
Do you think they get rid of Henry? You think he's
No.
And they keep him?
I think they're gonna keep him because they won. If they didn't win,
wait, what's the record?
I mean, they're only 2 games out of first in the South. Right now they are 3-4.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean they're only 2 games behind.
Ooh, if Levis takes them to, that'd be fucking cool. Can you imagine?
That'd be crazy.
Will Levis and fucking.
I mean, they're 3-4 and they have a -8 point differential. So they're barely losing.
Yeah,
the only bad loss they had was against the Browns. And they got shut out.
Oh, wasn't it like 27-0?
27-0.
Yeah, that's right. Huh?
They lost by 27 points, and they're still only at -8 differential.
Wait, so are they just like shitting on somebody else, like everybody else?
That's great. I don't. Who did they win?
Yeah.
Who did they beat? No, I'm curious.
That's another team I don't pay attention to. The fucking Titans.
I mean, they lost by 1 point against the Saints. They won by 3 against the Chargers. They lost 27-3 against the Browns. Then they won 27-3 against the Bengals.
Oh yeah.
And then they lost 23-16 to the Colts, 24-16 to the Ravens, and they won 28-23. I mean, these games are close. Mike Vrabel can keep the team in every game. That guy's a good coach.
I think so too. Yeah, he just needs more players. I don't know, fucking draft him.
Well, I mean, they traded a. How awful is that trade for AJ Brown is now?
Yeah, that was so stupid.
Why did he trade away AJ Brown?
I fucking understood that. For what? For
That's not Vrabel. Vrabel
like,
really wanted AJ Brown.
That is true, huh? Like, why?
I don't. What was?
He fucked the owner's wife or some shit.
Yeah. Well, that trade legit got the GM fired. The Eagles got the GM fired from the Titans last year.
Oh, for that trade?
For the trade. Because how well AJ Brown did and went to the Super Bowl, they just fired the GM. Was like, you're an idiot.
Fuck? And then what? AJ Brown has like a streak now?
He has 6 straight games of at least 125 yards.
125 yards? That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's ever done that. Or is that like, he's alone in that?
Yeah, it's the longest streak.
That is crazy, huh?
Mm-hmm. We're going to have another streak maybe next week. No, in 2 weeks. If McCaffrey scores a touchdown in 2 weeks. He's going to have the longest touchdown streak.
Oh, he'd have the longest one?
He's tied right now.
Oh, with who?
I'm pretty sure he's tied. I'll look it up.
Wait, are the 49ers in the bye right now? Or would you say?
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure they play the Jags. And the Jags are on a bye. They're both coming off byes to play each other. I think the Niners have an interesting stretch of games. Because
isn't it difficult or what? Who do they play?
They're gonna play. It's the Seahawks and the Niners have a really interesting 3-week stretch. Yeah. So they're gonna play the Jags in 2 weeks, then the Buccaneers, and then they're gonna play in Seattle, in Philadelphia, and then against Seattle.
Oof.
On the flip side, the Seahawks are gonna play during that same stretch of the 3 weeks. They're gonna host the Niners. They're gonna go to Dallas, and then go to San Francisco.
San Francisco, shit.
I think it's funny how they scheduled those two to mirror each other.
That is pretty good though. That's interesting to see. Wait, how long is what's Trent Williams and fucking Debo's timeline? Do you know?
I have no idea. But I don't think they're on IR, so they could come back any week.
They hurt their balls or what happened?
I don't even know how they got hurt.
I don't know either.
They're gonna see. No, I'll read this one. CMC ties the touchdown record. Excuse me. I'm trying to find. Okay. Here it is. That ties Lenny Moore, the Baltimore Colts Hall of Fame running back receiver, for the longest such streak in NFL history, from 1963 to 1964.
Hell yeah.
At 17 consecutive games with a touchdown.
I used to play as Lenny Moore in Madden.
In Madden 1963.
Yeah, right. Well, I wonder if he is one. Like those flashback cards?
Probably.
Those things are cool. You get Too Tall Jones or some shit. Or what was that the name? The receiver, the fucking tall one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember. I had no idea.
It wasn't even 80 overall, but he's really good because he's so fucking tall.
Like Harold Carmichael or something?
Yeah, Carmichael. Yeah, you fucking just reach over everybody. I was like, this is fucking 6'8".
There was another one. He was on the Eagles with. It's funny because I think Harold Carmichael was also on the Eagles. But when Carson Wentz got drafted, there was a player that also got drafted with him, that was a really mediocre receiver. But in Madden he was broken because he was 6'9".
Oh really?
Yeah.
And that's how Carmichael was. So he was all slow, but in the end zone,
you just
throw it up. Is that how it was for that?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Just because he was fucking tall.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Everyone had him on this team. He was on everyone's budget team because he was so cheap. Because he's so bad.
They should just draft people like that. Do you mean? You think it'd work in the NFL? Like a tight end is just really tall, so you just put it up for them.
Well.
And then you just mismatch them, put them on a slot corner or someone who's smaller.
You could, but I don't know if defenses would be too good to counter it.
But then you do fakes, so you know how they did the fake tush push. So you pretend that you're gonna throw it to him.
That's another thing that just reminded me of. Listen to Rich Eisen, and he was so happy that they ran it out of the tush push and they did a fake because now that's a real football play. I'm like,
what? I think they both are.
They're both. If anything, the tush push is more of a football play than the run outside. God damn it!
That was good though.
Stupid boomers. That was really cool. What's funny is like they give credit to the Eagles for doing that when the Jaguars, I'm pretty sure, did that in the playoffs last year.
Like a fake.
Yeah, they all got up, got on like a wishbone, and then Trevor Lawrence was under center, and it looked like they're gonna push him. So like the Chargers crowded the line of scrimmage, and then when he hiked it, he did a little pitch to Travis Etienne, and he ran it outside.
That's true. I remember that one. Yeah. Nah, the fucking Eagles come up with everything. The Philly special or whatever the fuck. And this too.
That's crazy.
No, but that's all I have for the, the NFL. Oh yeah, and then we already kind of talked about it as the Chiefs Broncos and stuff like that. Chiefs are weak. Broncos
are getting better.
Oh, the defense for sure. The offense still, I don't know what the fuck. You know what I've noticed too, and actually people have said this before. So they're limiting like how many times Russell Wilson's throwing it. So I think this last one he only threw like what 19 times or something like that.
I'll look it up.
But it's like, you know that's what happened in Seattle. It's like maybe you don't let him cook.
Well, look at this. He was 12 of 19.
That's what it was.
That was really good.
150 yards. What the fuck?
114.
114 yards.
But I will say the max you probably could throw was probably 200. Like they got so many short fields.
Yeah, that's true. Huh?
So it's hard to see like how many he could have gotten. It wouldn't have been that much more.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like unless you have a really good O-line, then maybe you can sit back there and throw it. But yeah, maybe just limit the amount of throws. You mean? Or I feel like Russell Wilson would be really good at like in Shanahan's offense. You mean? Like I think like he's really like what you said like what Brock Purdy does is fucking improvise. I was like I think Russell Wilson would fucking be like good in like that type of system.
Yeah, he can be really good. Get him out of the pocket.
Because it's
like he's really good late play. So even if it's not at a breakdown like scramble, if you get him on a boot, that gives him time to wait until those deep outs or whatever get open, he's good.
Well, it's because he can throw it on the run. I mean, it's not like a lot of you can't say that with like a lot of quarterbacks. That's the thing. But it's like, and he actually fucking knows like that stat too. It's like what he's 16 and wait, how many interceptions? Is it 4?
He leads the league in the. No, I shouldn't say it that way. He has the least amount of interceptions in the league.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
And he has like 16 touchdowns or some shit. I think he's better than Mahomes. I think in completion percentage. No, actually, I think Mahomes is a little bit higher.
Well, yeah, wasn't it the thing they showed in the last game they played 2 weeks ago?
Oh, the stats.
It was like Russell Wilson's like just as good as Mahomes stat wise, like yards, touchdowns, even better interception, less interceptions than Mahomes.
Yeah, and that's like the thing too. And then people say, well, Mahomes is like he throws like these balls and stuff like that. He's a little bit better. It's like Russell Wilson does it too. If you fucking paid attention to the touchdowns yesterday in the game, like the one to like where he's scrambling through to Judy in the corner of the end zone. Was that a touchdown? I don't know, but like he can make these throws too. I think with him it's just like that you need to find like a system too. Do you mean? But if I'm gonna be honest, it's like I think you can say the same with Mahomes. I don't think Mahomes can like succeed in every system. But actually, fucking, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Do you think we're ever gonna have was it Andy Reid or Mahomes? Like how was it Bill Belichick or Tom Brady?
100%. Fucking, are you kidding me? Like how many? Wasn't Andy Reid gonna retire soon too?
That I don't know. I can't. I'm not sure about that.
I bet you. Like there will be like some fucking thing. I feel like it's Mahomes has more of a sway than like Andy Reid. You mean Andy Reid hasn't had bad like horrible teams. You mean? But he definitely fucking got over the hump because of Mahomes.
Okay, so at some point, Russell Wilson had like as many interceptions as like the leaders. Like C.J. Stroud has 1. Anthony Richardson has 1.
Interception?
Yeah. So he's only thrown 1, and then everyone else who hasn't played, like we have Mike White, Jameis Winston, Mitch Trubisky, Blaine Gabbert, Brian Hoyer, Tyson Bagent, like all these. I guess the true leader would be C.J. Stroud, and it looks like second would probably be Lamar Jackson at 3, and Russell Wilson's 4.
Ooh. And C.J. Stroud has played every game. What's his touchdown?
He touched. Just next one. C.J. Stroud has 9.
No.
But I mean, the leader in touchdowns right now has 18. And that's Kirk Cousins.
Not anymore,
and Tua, but I think it would be cooler to say Kirk Cousins.
That's crazy. So, like, do you mean, like, a fucking offense like the Dolphins, you would think it's like he only has 2 more touchdowns than fucking than Wilson? It's like the thing, dude's like, I actually fucking watch the games.
Mm-hmm.
Now these, like, motherfuckers out here looking at the box scores or fucking highlights.
That's what makes me so mad about people who don't like the tush push. So I'm like, and I think I said it last week too. Football is who's stronger. And so that tush push embodies the spirit of football. That's what it is.
100%.
So I hate the fact that people are like, it's not a football play, it's a rugby play. Damn it, they're the fucking same thing.
It's the same fucking thing.
Rugby is football, football is rugby. They're different, but like the like identity of like, I'm gonna be stronger than you and you're not gonna stop me from going forward.
Bigger and better.
That's like what both sports embody. And so like the idea of like, this isn't a football play. Fuck, no, it's stupid.
Yeah, the NFL is turning into flag football. A bunch of pansies, huh?
Well, some of these roughing the passer calls maybe.
Yeah, well, there are some calls it's like, what the fuck. But I think, I mean, and it's like the thing too, it's like, and we've talked about this too, like in nauseum. It's just that people are faster, stronger now, so you have to come up with more fucking rules, you mean? Like back then, like, you weren't getting hit that hard. Like that hit on fucking Garoppolo, and even like fucking people in the 70s weren't getting hit like that.
Nah, I saw a highlight, like this person, they tweeted out a video. It's like, I missed these types of hits, and it's like early 2000s to mid 2000s hits, like Troy Polamalu. And every single time you see it hits, they're like launching their bodies off the ground. Like they're not even tackling; they're just throwing their bodies into people. I'm like, nah. See, like I can do without that. Like I'm pretty sure a couple of times I saw Troy Polamalu like torpedo, like straight into somebody. Like not even wrap up. It's I'm just gonna hit you. And a lot of times the guy bounces off and can take it because you're not wrapping up and bringing him down.
Yeah,
like I can do without like the traumatic head injuries that launching yourself into these people cause, and more so like, hey, let's get back to fundamentals, you know?
You just wrap up and fucking bring them down. Fucking, I don't know. Well, like I said, like we've talked about it so much, but it's like or it's like, what era do you think was like the best in football or whatever? And it's like, yeah, I think this era. Do you mean like
this era's best? Yeah.
Yeah, like what are you talking about? Like it's fucking the game's faster. It's like shit back in like the fucking 80s and 90s where the fucking corners can just beat up on your receivers. I was like, that's not fucking fun. Are you kidding me? I was like, that's bullshit. I was like, yeah, there should be fucking more like calls on like pass interference or holding and stuff like that. Do you mean? And it makes harder on the defense. But like that's just how it is. Do you mean? It's like people want to see scoring.
But I can tell you the defenses now are so much better than they were back then. And it's the same argument I have with the NBA. How people are like, well, you know, Jordan's era of defense, like no one would survive. Like, yeah, they didn't play defense. They just fucking tackled you.
They just grabbed your fucking
nuts.
They
just grabbed you. That's all they did. I'm like, that's not... Like, I feel like people who play defense now have to go by the rules, so their technique and fundamentals are so much better than the years past. So the idea of like, well, he couldn't score on anyone in the 90s because the defense was better. I'm like, no, they would have just stabbed them. That was their defense. It was just shanking the people with the ball.
Yeah, because I've seen shit, and I was like, if that's not what you like, sure, but I was like, that's fucking bullshit. You like, people go for fucking layups. They literally like fucking grab their arms and push them down. I was like, how the fuck is like, I can't even score like that. Like that's fucking like straight up pickup basketball. You mean? That's what fucking shit I hate the most. Is when it's like, I never want to, like, every time I go to the fucking park, I hate playing against people. Because
everyone just fouls, yeah.
Because that's what they fucking do, and it's like, I don't fucking want to go out here fucking starting fights. Do you mean? It's like, are we fucking playing basketball or are we fighting? I was like, just tell me which one, and I'll fucking do either. It's the same shit with fucking basketball in the fucking 90s. Anyways, I'm gonna fucking rant, because otherwise I get fucking mad at the boomers.
I'll end up with this. Russell Wilson actually is 4th in touchdowns. 16.
He's 4th in touchdowns? He's fucking playing well. It's just people don't see it because they don't fucking watch the games.
He has more than Mahomes, Herbert, Hurts, Purdy, Goff, Prescott, Burrow, Jackson. The only people who have more touchdowns than him is Josh Allen, Tua, and Kirk.
See, like, if you're going to be honest, like, if you go back and it's like the Dolphins game, sure, fucking that shit was ass. But, like, if the defense was, like, a little bit better, they fucking beat the Commanders. That one's a fucking asterisk. God damn it.
You sure the defense wasn't betting on that game?
Yeah, it fucking seemed like it, huh?
It was terrible. It was, like, legit 2 different games. It was crazy.
But fucking Commanders, fucking probably the Raiders. That game was close. Who else? The Jets, you mean? Like, if they fucking played a little bit better against these teams, then I'm sure that... And then what? And then they'll have, like, the same record as the fucking Chiefs, you mean? And it's like, it's just, like, little things that fucking turn the tide of the game. And it's like, yeah, like, I think... And it's like, it might be, like, the Vance Joseph, right? He was just fucking trying to implement a system for, like, a team that, like... And that's probably it, because remember, it's like, what the fuck changed from last year? Like, it's the same fucking players. They had a good defense last year. And it's like, it's probably, it's just, like, the scheme. I mean, because it's the same fucking players. So they're probably used to fucking Fangio's scheme. And then you fucking bring over Vance Joseph's. So it's probably, like, the fucking... The growing pains there.
The learning.
But now it seems like they fucking got it.
Oh, yeah. And they haven't allowed 20 or more points in, like, 3 of the last 4 games? Or is it all 4 games?
I don't know who they played. Was it the Jets before the...
I don't remember how many points the Jets scored.
23, I want to say. Something like that. But it hasn't been fucking, like, high scoring. It hasn't fucking been, like, the fucking Dolphins game. And it's like, the thing is the evolution. So it's like, yeah, fucking people will look back and say, oh, the Broncos have allowed 70. It's like, yeah, that's a different fucking team. Like, things change. It's like the Bengals when they went to the Super Bowl. You mean, like, they were fucking ass at the beginning of the year.
They were very terrible.
Like, fucking, like, there's, like, the momentum and shit. That's why I think the Broncos are going to win their next 11 games. Is it 11? No, 9.
Well, I mean, are they going to beat the Bills?
I don't know. They probably could.
They're going to beat the Vikings? Probably.
Yeah.
The Browns?
They probably could.
Depends. If PJ Walker plays,
no.
Then no.
He's a goat.
Texans.
Yeah. They lost to the fucking Panthers. You kidding me?
I'm telling you, Bryce Young is better quarterback than CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
He's confirmed he was the true number 1 pick. Chargers.
Yeah, they probably could.
Lions.
Yeah, they probably could. Like, they're fucking over here in the close one with the Raiders.
Oh, man. Patriots.
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Raiders.
Yeah. That's it, right?
That's it.
Yeah, well, they definitely can. It's like, yeah, what team are you getting? Are you getting the team that fucking beat the Chiefs? And yeah, like, do you mean? That's it. We're running the gauntlet. It's like
running the table.
The first Manning year. They were 1 and 2. What the fuck was it?
Is that the team? Like the year Peyton Manning threw 4 interceptions against the Falcons.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was terrible.
And then they run like the rest. I think they won like what, fucking 12 or 11 straight.
Yeah, probably. I do remember that year. I remember watching like Falcons game. I'm like, man, you signed this fucking this quarterback sucks ass. Peyton Manning's terrible. Threw 4 picks.
No, I knew that was like the case. So I was like, no, I just fucking. It was just the offense, right? Kubiak's offense. He's like, no, fuck it, throw it away. Let me do my shit. All right, we've fucking been talking a lot about
we're at the end. We're at 43 minutes. Yeah. Every goddamn time. It's just so easy to talk about a lot of this shit.
It's because like you start talking about fucking eras and stuff, and I said nope. Yeah, I fucking give my spiel and to the fucking boomers who are listening, if anybody. All right. So my next thing on my thing is a Pathfinder. How did you want to start? I just want like, opening thoughts is what I have.
Yeah, so I'll just quickly say on Saturday we had our session 0, but I feel like that was session 1.
Yeah, basically.
Because when I think of session 0, it's you're not playing the game, we're just kind of establishing the world, right?
Yeah.
That's what we did with my D&T campaign. I was like, what do you guys want to do? The characters you want to play. All right, this is how I'm setting up the world. No magic, whatever. This essentially was session 1. I enjoyed talking and role-playing the character. And the combat was kind of fun for a little bit. And I died.
I did die, huh?
But, I mean, I killed 3 cultists or whatever. And I feel like I'm doing well with my sword. I just had to level up so I can use my magic. The magic's iffy. But my question is, am I going to be useful? Because every single time I fucking cast a spell, I'm going to get hit. But my range is 5 feet.
To cast a spell?
Well, it's like the way I'm playing is I'm going to cast a spell and then I can apply that spell to my sword and then use my sword. But if I'm fucking casting a spell within melee range and I'm going to get hit every single fucking time, am I even going to be like viable?
That is true.
I'm not like going to be squishy and take as much damage as like a barbarian. I'm a fucking fighter, and there's no way for me to heal because I don't get like a second wind or whatever. So I'm not a true fighter.
That might have to be a homebrew thing, yeah. Because like, how would that work? Unless like you before or like right when combat starts, you cast a spell, and then you channel it through. But what if combat starts and someone's already in your face?
Yeah.
That's the issue right there. No, I think that does have to be a little bit homebrewed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's like, what the fuck? It's like the one thing I do. It's the only thing I do.
Yeah.
No, my thoughts on combat, it was okay. I don't know. It was just like, I feel like it lasted too long. It fucking, yeah, it was just like a bunch of chasing that. I think it was too difficult to start with.
Yo.
Like the first fucking session.
Oh man, I got like fucking burps.
You can throw up over here.
I'm gonna throw up. The Diet Coke is doing something.
Throw up on the fucking mic.
I actually not complained, but I brought this up to another one of my coworkers, good old Omar, if he listens to this. I was like, this fucking guy gave a couple people like multi-attack. We're level 1. What the hell is that?
I was looking at their fucking stats. I was like, this fucking guy has like a shit ton of fucking like cantrips and like spells and stuff. And you know what? I started noticing that sometimes once we got in combat, I was like, dude, they're using a bunch of fucking like resources right now. I was like, what the fuck is this? Cause like what, like our fucking the witch in the group, right? So Kivan's fucking character, like he was out like right away, right? And so was I within like a few turns and stuff like that.
I actually used all my spells.
Oh, you did too?
I used the second spell I used, which is I only have 2 level 1s, right? Because we're level 1. We're not meant to have that many fucking resources at our disposal. The second spell I used, which I guess I did use it, so I used all my spells. Fucking killed me because I got attack of opportunity.
Oh.
And it's a touch. What's dumb? It's a fucking touch spell. Yeah. What do you want me to do?
With the touch spell? And you still got attacked?
I still got attacked. It's a fucking touch. Oh, I used Shocking Grasp.
Wait, no, that's the only thing else. I don't think that's how it works. I think you're able to cast that off like.
What do you want to do? 30 feet away. Let me back up 10 feet. Get attacked. Shocking Grasp and then run back up.
I didn't notice that. No, I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. I think you're supposed to fucking be able to just fucking cast Shocking Grasp and stuff like that. If it's a touch spell, I don't think you get an attack.
Both. I used Chill Touched and Shocking Grasp and I got attacked both times.
Touch or touch? I don't think that's how it's supposed to fucking work. Do you mean like what the fuck? Yeah, like how are you gonna get an attack of opportunity if it's a touch spell? Like you're supposed to fucking use it up close like that. You shouldn't fucking be able to get attacked like that. What the fuck? And is that how his Pathfinder is? I was like, that's kind of.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I actually haven't had a chance to look up like the rules of Pathfinder, but
come back and be like, what the fuck? I wasn't supposed to get attacked.
I mean, I don't get anything for a while that lets me not get attacked. I mean, the only thing I can do right now is what my level 1 feat, or I guess just whatever spell combat. I can take a full round action where I can cast a spell, and I can attack with my melee. But I take a -2 penalty on it, on the attack roll, on both the sword, and I assume the spell. And he's like, yeah, but you're still gonna get attack opportunity. I'm like, this is dumb. And then I'm like, well, then it says I can cast defensively. Which what Tyler said is like, but because you have a sword in the other hand, you can't cast defensively. And like, how the fuck am I supposed to be a mages? I have to have a sword in my hand.
Yeah.
Like I'm not allowed to use a shield. I have to have a sword. A lot of my stuff is like your offhand is your second weapon, and that you have to have an open hand and a weapon equipped.
So I don't know if that's like the actual rules are, or if that's just like his ruling. But if you think about it, like. And this is like a thing that I was gonna bring up too. It's like player agency, right? Like you need to fucking make it fun for your players. Because if you think about it, it's like I want to use a fucking sword and cast a spell at the same time. It's like, why am I gonna get punished if that's like the thing that I do? It means that you can't take away from players like enjoyment with that. No, I'll fucking talk to him about it and see what the fuck. Because that's kind of
because if that's the case, I have to use spell combat every single turn, which means I get a -2 penalty on my attack rolls. And then I have to cast defensively, which is like another -2 penalty on my attack rolls.
Brother, there's no fucking way.
I'm like, dude, if that's the case, this class looked so much fun and strong. But if that's the rules, this class is very
then
weak.
it's weak. Yeah, it's just, it's worthless. Like you mean because if you're gonna be having a -2 or -4, is that how it works? Does it get stacked or what?
It doesn't say that. I assume it was a -2 because typically things are -2 penalties. I assume it's gonna be a -4 because it does stack.
Yeah. So -4 to your fucking attacks, you're not gonna be hitting shit. Especially like low level, dude. fucking. No, yeah, talk to him about it. But no, the combat. Yeah, no, I thought it was okay, but yeah, they're too hard, and this got me thinking. I was like, brother, like his other fucking campaigns too. They're just too difficult. And it also got me thinking to like something that you said before. It's like, well, like I don't want to make combat too easy. It's like because it's like there's no threat of like of consequences or whatever the fuck. And I was like, yeah, but like the threat doesn't always have to be player death. Do you mean like what the fuck did I put? I was like, there could be other things that you can like if
well, basically the threat of the world, right? Like if you don't win, the world gets destroyed. You might survive, but basically it's like a time trial, right? What is it, like saving the orphanage from getting blown up?
Yeah,
like you're not gonna die because you're not in the orphanage, because you're fighting the guy who has like the spell. But if you fail, you're not gonna die, but the orphanage is gonna get blown up, and that's the stakes.
And he could have done that too with like the fucking. So we fought like a mage that was controlling this fucking priest, and the mage got a. Oh shit! Is that his hair? Or did he pull him?
They're gonna say horse collar.
Horse collar?
I think he grabbed the jersey.
I think he grabbed the jersey.
Or I thought it was the hair.
It looked like hair. Fucking pulling hair over your fucking cheating ass right.
Hey, that's against you can pull hair.
It's just so fucking whack.
Yeah. And as we're fighting a mage that was controlling other people.
Yeah, so we're fighting a mage that was controlling other people. So that literally right there could have been like the stakes of it. You didn't have to make like the threat like death. And I feel like with Tyler's campaigns, like it's always that. It's always like too difficult. Which I don't understand why. Do you mean like I feel like you're making characters, so you're making villains and monsters as like a challenge for the player. But I feel like you should be rooting for your players. Do you mean? And like your players are the ones making the story. Right, so there's like things like, so you said like something like a threat to the world, right, or to like the story itself, which could be that mage, that guy that was controlling everybody else. Another thing is like maybe lose assets. These are just things I was fucking thinking of. Like lose assets, like maybe lose a magic item, lose treasure, lose gold, right, lose horses, stuff like that. Like things that are like valuable to you as like players. So that could be something else you lose. And then like things to your character maybe. So again like death. Right, maybe that could be like the last thing you do. Dismemberment, maybe you fucking lose a limb, right? Or armor, it can be like another asset. Or maybe you get debuffed, some shit like that, right? Like maybe you, for example, like in our campaign, like we're in the other campaign, we're fighting like Nemesis. So maybe you get like a parasite or something like that. I feel like there are threats that you can include in your campaign without having to like immediately go to death.
Well, even going to that campaign, I had a character, I don't know if you remember Kenny. Because you guys kind of went a different way than I planned. The consequence was he got away. So you're not going to be able to interrogate Kenny and get answers of where he's from, what he's doing, or anything. He's just gone.
Oh, he's just gone. Yeah. So there you go. That's a threat to the world.
And if because I had a whole thing where there was a way for you to sneak into Callus's throne room, find the note, go to the cave, find out how bad Callus is, and then go kill Callus, get the book, and then go talk to Kenny. Like, that's how it was planned in my head. But you guys failed the stealth check in the castle, which alerted Callus to come back and then fight you guys. You also would have gotten the answers of how to beat him in that fight.
Oh, in the fight in the throne room? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But see, so that's a strategic one. So, and we did. We fucking... Then I think it took us longer to go through.
You guys spent much more time in the city.
Yeah.
You let Kenny escape, and technically you got Callus killed, but you didn't kill Callus. You had to wait for someone to do it, which allowed them to get the book, which you could have had, and like learn secrets from it, but you didn't. It's now gone forever.
It's gone forever?
Yeah.
You're never gonna see it again?
Nope.
Oh, what the hell?
No, I'll spoil that. He's never gonna come back.
What?
The book is gone forever.
Oh my god.
And maybe after the campaign, I do a tell-all book.
Oh yeah.
And explain everything that's you missed.
But yeah, so stuff like that. It means like there you go. That's like something without killing like the players. So it's like, but it goes back to that thing. It's like, yeah, I was like, he just fucking made it too difficult. And also, it lasted a long time too.
Yeah.
I was like, for the first fucking fight, I think it should be an easy one. Do you mean?
Well, the first fight we did, I only had like 4 or 5 wolves. They were only 30 health each, and they each only had 1 attack.
Just like a bite attack? Or
yeah, that's all it was. And I guess like the feat that's like if you fail at strength, you'd get knocked prone. But I basically used a very basic wolf stat, and then I altered one of them, which was the
alpha. Right?
the alpha. I made him slower
Mm-hmm.
and weaker, but I upped his intelligence and wisdom.
Oh, okay.
He was supposed to be really old, so he's like not as fast, and he can't bite down as strong, mainly because his teeth are like rotting away.
He has gums right now.
Yeah, just gnawing with gums. But I mean, there was no threat to that at all.
And it shouldn't be. The fucking first fight that you get, do you mean? Like, I think it should.
I get the idea of wanting to push us to our limits so we can see what we can do. But because we're level 1, there's not much we can do.
Yeah.
Like me, I was really not useless. I was really one-dimensional because I was only using a sword. Because I still don't have the ability to cast spells onto my sword. That's level 2. So I was very sure, like, what information did you get from that? Like, for my character?
Like, for mine, too. What the fuck did I do?
Mm-hmm.
I can cast a Tangle or else fucking Goodberry and, I fucking can't remember the other one. I mean, it's like, but you know this. You saw our character sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what else would we fucking... It should really... No, I think, like, the first fight or a couple of fights should only be for the players and see how to synergize with each other, do you mean? Because, like, I don't know what everyone else can do. Like, how do you enter a fight? So it's like, now, so, like, I'm thinking back to, like, our D&D campaign. It's like, well, I know how it goes. Like Shaba and fucking, if Melkor ever fucking plays, like, they're in the front. Motherfucking Kasarin will be, like, in the front or, like, in the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then my bitch ass, right, I'm fucking in the back. I'm always gonna be in the fucking back.
And then you have your skill. You know how what each person's gonna do.
Yeah. Which
is what the first 2 fights are gonna be about. What I'm thinking about doing in this like next campaign that I have that I'm working on right now, is I'm not gonna have you guys meet each other. You guys are already gonna be already met each other.
I think that's better.
It's your. See, like, I enjoyed this TikTok. It was a really good idea, and I never thought about it this way. It's not the DM/GM's responsibility to keep the party together.
Mm-hmm.
It's the party's responsibility. The game master is just to make sure that you're all getting pushed to the same thing. Like, touchdown, Laporta. The example he gave is like, if you guys want to meet, like, if you guys want to be in like a militia group together, that's fine, but there's a chance that one of you is gonna be called on an assignment and the other ones are not. Mm-hmm. It's like it's a player's responsibility to give each other motivation to stay together.
Oh, like as a party?
Yeah.
Like, I thought you meant like in the beginning. Mm-hmm. Okay. No, I can see that. And
this goes into like the problem we had to where you and I went to bed. And then my brother's character ends up fighting the planned session.
And that was like the thing. It was like the whole fucking... And you never fucking replied to my, my Discord message. I saw you fucking pull it up, bitch.
Yeah. I tried to watch it, but my stupid phone wasn't loading the clip.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I meant to watch it later, then I went to bed.
Did you ever watch it or no?
No.
That's
my bad.
You should watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so like that was like the thing. So we're like at a fucking tavern. Mm-hmm. And then, so we know something's going on, right? So my idea was like, okay, so we're all gonna meet, and then we were gonna go there, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, well, we don't want to go there, and potentially fucking like, let's get the party together. That should, and like that's what I'm saying. Like that should have been like the first thing that we did. You know what I mean? Like instead of like maybe going through this, or maybe going through some backstory, but like literally don't fucking go too long. Mm-hmm. Get the party together, and then we go out and do shit. Because honestly, it's like I feel like you shouldn't separate the party as much as you're able to. Do you mean like I feel like you can, but you need a fucking timer. So like that thing. So like okay, so we're at the tavern. We fucking went to bed. And fucking and then you're we could have gone to like the altar with like the fight, and we all would have started, right? I don't know if we can give backstory. So this is how it's supposed to go. So I guess the campaign, do a quick synopsis if whoever's listening, right? We started the campaign, Andres and I, right, went through some backstory, right? And then we went to a tavern where we learned some more information of a sacrifice that was happening in town, right? And then that's kind of, right, isn't that where we started? It's for like, as we're going through there, it's also cutting to like Hiran's character. There's only 3 of us playing. It goes to his character and then do some of his backstory, and then it gets back to us. And so like we had the options, like we can go to bed, rest for the night, or go to the sacrificial circle or whatever the fuck it was, And so so my thought is like, yeah, we'll just go to bed. Like we'll wake up in the morning or something's gonna happen. We're gonna get the party together.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll go to sacrificial altar. But that's not what happened. So we went to bed, and then it cut to Hebron's character, which was already there.
No, from my understanding is he had whatever vision or dream he had of riches, and was sent to the ritual, and that's where he was told the shiny thing is. So that's how he got there. So he showed up in the middle of the ritual.
Yeah.
When we should have showed up. We should have showed up at the beginning, because I guess we saw the people getting kidnapped or taken to the ritual, which I know he said that, and in my head I was like, okay, my character wouldn't jump to conclusions because people jump to conclusions on her, and banish her for not being like magical. So my character's like, I'm not gonna make the mistakes that I fucking just went through in my fucking childhood. So I'm gonna investigate to see what happened. Because if they're truly bad, then they're bad and they deserve it. But if they're good, then I'll step in. But I can't just jump to the conclusions and assume they're good. So I'll investigate in the morning.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't follow the people. I was playing my character. And then, I guess we just fucking missed the fight. And my biggest gripe with it was the way he handled it was kind of like, I wouldn't have done that.
Well, what specifically? Like the fight itself, or like how we got introduced, or
how? Well, honestly, I go back to how my campaign, the D&D campaign we started, how we all got introduced to each other, which is having a common person basically lead you to the party. Because we had 2 different sessions. We had your session with my brother, to where Tyler's character got stabbed in the ass with the harpoon, and then you two end up meeting on the island. You guys were on the same boat going to the island, but then you guys got acquainted because you talked to the mayor at a bar and got to know him, and then my brother talked to the mayor because he was treating the wounds of Tyler, and then you guys, like, I guess through the mayor, met each other with no like threat of a fight or anything. You guys got to know each other in a calm setting and like basically become adventurers together, like a friends,
like acquainted, like right
yeah.
away, yeah.
And then Daniel's character and Tyler's character, Tyler woke up from a fucking coma, and then Shao Ranks was allowed to stay in the inn. So he was basically, it's like happenstance to where Daniel walked past the door. I guess he tried to fucking break in. So he broke in, and then they got to talk to each other and get acquainted. And then when they walked out, you two were talking to the mayor in front of the fucking tavern. So you guys were forced to acquaint with each other.
And then he gave us like a mission.
And then he gave you a mission.
And that's how, we stayed together from there. And see, like, and I get what Tyler was doing, but it's like, and that's why I even mentioned to him, I was like, as DM, I was like, you need to introduce us like this. Like, don't split the party. Because honestly, it's like, I think you have to be a really good DM to be able to split the party like effectively. You mean?
It sucks. It's hard. I hate it. But the thing is, what you have to do is make sure you balance the time between both parties. And that's what. And again, if I don't do this, just let me know. Like, give me the feedback because I want to get better. What happens is, especially at night when like you go to this tennis practice thing that I mentioned 2 years ago. That when you go to that and it's you and the Melkor, that I give you time to play, and I'm like, okay guys, let's wait, let me go check in with everyone else and make sure they're not doing it, they don't want to do anything. And even if they're sleeping, I'm like, okay, you're resting, you're sleeping, but do you want to get up, do something? And he did say, because I remember him saying that like you're awoken by the mayor like calling for forces.
Okay, and that's the fucking clip that I gave you.
Oh really?
Yeah, so if you fucking look it up, he's like, I told you, like the governor, and she's like, the governor fucking saying that there's something going on or some shit. But like, actually, if you want to pull it up and watch it right now, he fucking barely, and that's what I'm saying, is like he briefly mentions it. I was actually messing with the stream, and I paused it. I paused whatever the fuck I was doing because he's like, okay, so like May is what he says. You do this. Actually, can you put it loud enough so you can like hear it?
I think I'm gonna try to find it. You sent it to me, right?
Yeah, I sent it to you directly. So he's like, but it was fast, and then he goes back into combat, so he doesn't even give us a chance to respond. And so I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
yeah, I can tell you my thought process once this plays.
You guys are starting to pass out, Arthur and May. You hear coming from the streets. Andres, you would recognize one of the voices. to be coming from Kulata Oakbrew, who is the governor of this town. And she seems to be gathering a group of guards and rushing out of the village, out of the outpost.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and do your traps. Which types of traps are you setting up? Snares, arrows, or poison?
Yeah, and I've had a couple of times to where you guys end up. I mean, the whole thing with Melkor when he stabbed the person on the boat, I was like, okay, some shit's. Let me take it one person at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, Melkor, you fucking stabbed him. What are you gonna do now? The guards are fucking going after you. Oh, okay, you're gonna attack more. Okay, before you do, fucking Tyler.
Yeah.
You're I don't know, making stuff up. You're in the boat and you hear this commotion. What do you want to do? Okay, so you're gonna walk up. So as you're walking up, you see Melkor stab another guard, and then all right, cool, Adrian, you're in the town. This is what you see. You know, you basically trying to balance the time between going to every single different party when they're split, and then giving them the chance to actually do something.
Do something, right? To be involved.
When I heard him say that, and I was like, okay, cool, because I've done this with your skeletons. When you guys were fighting Kadir, your skeletons were on the boat, and you're like, hey, can they fight? Okay, cool. They're gonna take 3 turns to get here, so they're they're below deck. 1 round, they're on top of the deck. Round 2, they're on the shore. Round 3, then you can control them. So that was what I thought he was gonna do. Round 1, you guys hear it. Round 2, you're on your way. Round 3, you're in the fight. But he never came back to us. I'm like, because that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for him to go through another round so he can let my brother do more stuff, and then come back to us. But he never came back. He never
did. So that's why I mentioned. So I thought the same fucking thing. I was like, yes, when is it our? And so that's why I brought it up. I was like, are we gonna fucking get chances? Like, no, you didn't want to. It's like, no, bitch, you didn't give us a fucking chance. You didn't tell us you fucking like, oh, do you want to? Like, what do you want to do next? I really thought he was gonna bring us into it. And then actually, and then I had the other part too where I'm telling him. And then it was Gibran. He was like, you guys didn't want to. He was like, we didn't fucking. What do you mean we didn't want to? I was like, no. I was like, we just did it. It was like, I didn't know what was going on. And I was like, again, that's what it says. Like, as DM, you should take us there. And it's like, it was like, when it's like, well, you shouldn't be forced to do what you don't. I was like, the DM shouldn't force you to do something you don't want to do. And I was like, but it's not that we didn't want to do it. It's that he didn't give us the opportunity to go out there and actually like do combat and stuff like that. So I feel like. And honestly, I feel like he did this because the first half, or not even half, I think it was like the first 30, 40 minutes, it was just like our backstory, and like Hebron's character wasn't included. And he even mentioned that, he's like, hey, like the first, he said like 2 hours, like we didn't involve like Hebron's characters, like he's having some fun now. And I was like, all right, bitch. I was like, but that's not me. Like, I didn't choose that. It means like you told us. Do you mean that's you as DM? Like you said, split the time evenly to include them. Do you mean like it was you that didn't do the time management to include them in the beginning of the session? So it's like I feel like, and I don't know, maybe I'll tell him this is like, don't split the party up, because he's done this in the past with his other campaigns too. And then like, and it's funny because like Kivran mentioned this. There was a session where we played with where Aaron was DM, and the only ones we were playing were Vish and Bridget, like the whole fucking night.
For real?
It was just it was fucking insane. It was just them two like doing their own like side adventure, and like we didn't get like a turn really. And then Aaron's like, oh well, you'll have nights like that too. And I was like, no, we don't want that. We don't fucking want that. We want everyone to be playing at the same time, right? Just take turns.
I've even gone home after sessions feeling bad that like my brother and Tonyo couldn't do anything, because there are definitely nights where you and Tyler dominate the gameplay, but I also like try to make sure that they're at least given the option to play. I'm like, okay, cool, you go your tattoo shop, Tyler's fucking digging holes or whatever. All right, Tonyo, is there anything you want to do? Do you want to go? I even give him choices, like, do you want to go to the store? Do you want to go fight something? Like, I'll let you. Boom. I was like, I'll let you, like, I just want to make sure you're included. And usually he doesn't do much.
Well, it's like the thing. It's like they're, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's like they just don't want to do stuff. Or I think Donna doesn't want to do like role play stuff like that. It seems like it.
Which is fine. And it's not everyone's like there's definitely players that want to fight, and there's definitely players that don't want to fight and just want to role play. And it's fine. Like, it's whatever. Like, help me get you involved though. And then same thing with my brother. He'll probably mainly it's because he's falling asleep over here.
Yeah, I think it's what it is. Like later in the night is when it's like, eh.
But I wasn't like, hey, do you want to do anything? Because I've noticed you've done nothing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like that's the responsibility of a GM, is to make sure that at least they're given a chance to respond, and it's never like, even if two people dominate the gameplay, to like take a break and make sure they're given the option to join.
I think so too. Yeah, or even including stuff in the story, like, all right, well, Shabba ranks. You find like your uncle. It's not your parents, but look, it's your uncle, and so he gives you like this. Fucking, I don't know, he gives you a gun or some shit, he tells you some stories about your family, and maybe that leads you into like another quest, right? Yeah. But like introducing something to them to fucking keep them going, even if it's not like role play necessarily to them, do you mean? But yeah, it's like he definitely didn't give us a chance there to say something. And speaking of Aaron too, so like during that part of the session when I brought it up, I was like, well, can we play? Like, can me and Dress play the game or what the fuck? He's like, well, no, he's like, we don't want, like, the DM's trying to make you do something you don't want to do. And then he brought up, like, the campaign where Aaron's players fought for gay rights and they didn't do anything. And then, like, Lich came and killed everyone because they weren't doing it. I was like, no, I think that's bad DMing, dude. Like, I feel like as a DM, let them have their gay rights, right? Introduce a story. And it's like, I don't know the whole situation. And it's like, why are you going to punish them for something that because they were doing something else, you mean? And it's also that thing, it's like, as a DM, you do put a lot of work into the game, but it's like, it's not your story. Do you mean? Like, the story is created through like the players. And it's like, everyone takes just the same amount of time to actually sit down and play the game, right? And that's like a thing that I feel that I'm not sure, and that leads me to like the difficulty of the fights. It's like, I'm not sure if like Tyler is like, is he playing against us, or is he playing like with us? Do you mean? It's always like, it's like, do you want us to succeed? It's like, because like these fights are too difficult. Do you mean? Again, it doesn't have to be about death or anything like that. Every fight shouldn't push us to our limits. Like, why can't there just be easy fights where we do like fucking some crazy shit and dominate? Do you mean? And again, it's like, yeah, you don't have to just lose like your life. You can lose like other things, right? And so that's why I'm kind of curious to see like what else he's gonna, like how he's gonna carry it through.
There's a couple things I'm also curious about. Is like, the first one is, how are we as a group gonna stay together?
Like, what keeps us together?
Yeah, because I mean, right now my brother's character, which is a kobold, who like hates people. So why would they join us?
That's true, yeah.
And then even then, it's gonna be so difficult because they said at the very end of the session, I'm like, how is this gonna work? Fucking Michael's character, Ratman or whatever, is. Oh, and Rose character, they both can't be seen in day.
They all like hate
both.
them, yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck are we? Like, naturally through our characters' circumstance, we're gonna split the party again, like every day, because it's gonna be me, you, and Tonio, who's playing as Scrotus, gonna go out in the day, and then just gonna have Michael and my brother go out at night.
Well, isn't that the thing too? It's like, wasn't like Hebron's character can't see in the day too, or something shit like that?
Well, he's like very. Yeah, at least I know he has like negative penalties in the daylight. I'm like, but we also need, like, are we gonna have to flip our long rests where we long rest in the day
and
then we do stuff at night?
Yeah, right.
Which then I'm gonna start questioning the things we do in the night, because I'm like, why the fuck are these people awake? Like, how can I go to a shop at 2 a.m?
That's true, huh? No, so like, I guess that's what I'll say. So if we try to split the party again, it's like, don't split the party. I'll straight to be like, no, don't split it. Right, and he's probably gonna get butthurt because that's how it is. Because it's like, it's like, don't split the party. It's like, we all want to play the game. Like, and that's like the thing too. It's like, I feel like we should have got together at the beginning. I mean, granted, there was 2 of us there that weren't there, but at least like the 3 of us could have done some roleplay together. Like, we didn't get to like talk to fucking Hebron's character at all. Yeah,
we haven't yet.
Yeah,
and even he's ended the session with like, well, my brother's gonna move on. Like, he's gonna leave because he has no reason to talk to us.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, no, that's true, because he did mention that. And so that's why I said, I was like, okay, so next session, I'm going to yell at the kobold to come over here. Because it's like the thing, it's like, no, what the fuck? Like, I'm going to bring him to the in with us, do you mean? And actually, I'm going to offer, that's why I'm going to offer some of the treasure. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to chalk it up to, like, I know kobolds are fucking greedy, right? Like, I know they like treasure. So it's like maybe I'll talk to him. I'll entice him with some treasure to get him over here.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe that keeps the party together.
That's what I'm like confused about. Even in the campaign that I had with like in D&D, the first like 2 months, I was worried like, why would Tonio just party with you guys? Why would you party with? Because this was before you guys like actually talked about how you kind of have the similar goals.
Yeah.
But because in the end, I was like, well, you're just trying to spread your thing. So what's stopping you from going on your own?
Mm-hmm.
My brother is trying to stay with Tyler's character, so Kadir, but at what point does he think he's a lost cause?
So
and then when we sent Kadir off
uh-huh.
to replace him with another character for Tyler, I was like, what's stopping Kasarin from just going back saying I failed?
That's true, huh?
And that's why I had to ask him like, well, how do you like? Do you talk to your God, and what would your God say? And like,
what's his motivation now? Why is he still?
He's basically his God is like there's still much danger in the area. Basically, it's like cleanse the area before you come back, or cleanse the area, try to get Kadir back, and that's his mission basically.
So like, that is kind of interesting. It's like what does push the story forward? At least for Vugar, right? I feel like they stay together because of the interest of helping people. Because there's always been people that we needed to help. And I think that's what it is just trying to help those who are... What the fuck are we called? The fucking Guardians of the Forgotten? Or
yeah,
like?
something like that.
So it's like we're trying to help those who are like in like less fortunate or whatever the fuck. And that's what carries Vugar forward. And I kind of feel that's what's carrying Kasarin forward. So it's like... And we talked about this, I think, last podcast too, right? So it's like... Kasarin and Vugar are like the two sides of the same coin, right? They might do it in different ways, but they're both like interested in helping people. At least I think is what Kasarin wants to do. Shaba ranks, I don't know, maybe he's just chilling. It could be that thing. It could be simple. It could be simple as that. It's like, oh no, I like traveling with these people.
Hopefully, I find my parents, but I mean, I guess there's no rush for him.
That's true, yeah. Maybe, or maybe he has like a bigger plan or something like that. Yeah, because honestly, the way that I think about his character is that it's like he's like mysterious, you know. Because what the fuck is 40? Like we don't know anything about that. He has
it's funny because I mean it lends to a lot of funny like interactions. It's like he can't buy a drink because he's not like 16 or 18 yet, and he's got trying to go in the brothels, and then always someone's like, well, no, how old is he? Like this guy looks fucking like 10 years old. And you don't know, and it's funny because he's just mysterious, and I don't know. I think it's just a good addition.
So I think, but I feel like his story, like I feel like his character lends well to traveling. The one that I was never sure of was Kadir, because I was like, well, what's his like motivation? Yeah, because it always seemed like he was at odds with everybody else. Like why was he sticking around? So like. His character almost felt like an NPC, like traveling was, because honestly, it didn't feel like he wanted to help people. They feel like he wanted to fight, but you never knew what his like. So what was his overarching goal? Like he wanted to kill that god, or what was it?
I think it evolved into like he needed to find. Well, he was like against his old faith because he felt betrayed, and then eventually he got because of his like. It was almost as if he was cursed. He was getting visions of a powerful presence. And then it merged into like, if I kill that god, I can become a god. Or it's like, if I kill that god, I can prove my strength. And that's what he wanted to do. I'm pretty sure, his goals changed from like just hating his faith to proving his might for some reason. It's a very interesting like switch.
That is, because it never seemed consistent, honestly. And I think that's kind of where he got bored or changed it. I'm not entirely sure. With Drake now, it seems a little bit more in line, and that he's trying to like find out what happened to his people, and I guess and it makes sense that we're kind of traveling. Right? He's like, oh, well, maybe they can help. You mean like they, because right, he's heard of us, right? So that's like the thing. So it's like, oh, maybe they can help me, like. Since I've heard of, or they're like infamous, so maybe sticking with this group can provide me like an outlet and stuff like that. Melkor, that's another one too. I was like, His goal is to become strong too, or find good weapons and stuff.
He's trying to become strong and find good weapons, but I feel like the reason he would stay is because, like, he's trapped. It's circumstance.
Against circumstance?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Because, I mean, his story is he was plucked from his dimension and is into yours.
Mm-hmm.
And so now he has to find a way back. So that's his first and foremost goal, is finding a way back. And obviously if he finds weapons and stuff, it's fine, but since he's, like, you're the first people he meets in this world, it's more of a familiarity circumstance thing.
Yeah.
I've learned to trust you guys more than anyone else in this world. So I'm going to stick with you guys because you guys know the most. You guys know the way of the land.
Seems like, so he's probably, yeah, I can see that. It all makes sense, though.
But he's never here, so we're never going to play with him.
Never fucking actually, we'll see if he fucking plays. I'll send him a message.
We need to give him, we should make a penalty if you miss sessions. If you miss game nights.
Like what?
Buy us a pizza.
Oh, you should, huh?
Mm-hmm. If you miss either a session or a game night. Well, game night's tough because not everyone goes. Mainly it's just us four. And then sometimes Tony will join. But if you miss a D&D, which is everyone's part of, you gotta buy us a pizza.
It's only twice a month, too. See, this fucker misses so much, Jimmy. Fucking dumbass.
And he knows ahead of time. That's the weird thing.
That's the thing, yeah. Because I fucking tell him.
I just don't understand it. And now I'm like, I don't know how much time you spent on making this character, to be honest.
Melkor?
Yeah. Do you spend a lot of time?
No, well, I helped him with it. Honestly, no, because he's a fucking barbarian.
I guess.
Like, it was fucking out. Like, it didn't take all that long.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I told him, too. I was like, he's like, what should I play? And I was like, well, maybe play something simple for your first one, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, just know that, right, you can rage, you take half damage, great weapon master, this is how it works, and then, like, you can talk to animals and stuff like that. So it's not very difficult. And he knows how to, I guess he knows how to look at his sheet for the most part. Actually responded. I was like, are you playing now? Or are you playing this Friday?
Yes, we're playing this Friday. God damn it. Oh, wow. Score!
Was he fucking throwing that out? Who was he throwing it to?
I missed it. Hey, touchdown Raider.
Wait,
back
what?
into it.
This shit's fucking weird. Look at it. Like, what was he doing with the ball?
But what I wanted to get at is, like, if I spent so much time making a character, I want to play that character now. I wouldn't want to miss sessions. Because if I miss sessions, that's less time I'm playing the character I invested so much time in making.
Are you saying like Juan or what?
Yeah.
Oh, because yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's one of those, like, I invested so much time, I want to see the fruits of my labor.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't really invest too much time, honestly. You didn't really create a backstory either. Like, I helped him with it. Oh.
I mean, it's just fine, because, I don't know. I guess I just think differently.
Oh, then Juan or something like that? Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't think he's really invested. Honestly, like, I was thinking, don't tell you. I was like, no, you should probably just get rid of his character at this point. You just tell him, like, hey, who? It's like, you need to commit time, because otherwise it's fucking annoying to... Unless you want to keep doing that thing where you only call him, like, once.
I'll keep that. I think it's a kind of fun mechanic.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Or you call him... You can call him 3 times before...
3 times a day.
3 times a day?
Mm-hmm.
Like, between long rests?
Yeah. Basically, he has, like, a... You guys... I mean, we could add it to your character sheet so you know. But basically, you get a feat where it's call upon Melkor. But it's... The 3 times is split amongst the whole party. So you got to be careful, right?
I use all 3 times. Talk to this rabbit. Not talk to this rat.
Not talk to me.
Not talk to me.
I don't know, I think that's a fun, like, mechanic. It's interesting. It's definitely different. Where you get a PC that turned into an NPC.
So how are you going to explain it so if he does show up, like, one day or whatever?
Well, I mean, the way I'm explaining it right now. Since he's caught between dimensions, there's a lot of dimensional, like, instability around him.
And so, like, when he's playing, like, it's stable or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then you can come back and help or whatever.
Yeah. And then you would see it, like, as your character, since you've already seen the strand of magic, which is the same as, like, the strands of dimensional rifts. You would see around him, like, when he plays, the strands are actually connected and they're binded to each other. But when he's not playing, the strands would be tangled and pulling apart, and that's why he's dimension hopping.
He's always gonna be dimension hopping.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if he's ever gonna fucking join us again.
He said he's working this Friday.
God.
No, so why?
I mean, the next thing is like, how are we gonna level him up?
Huh?
Is he gonna be stuck at level 6 forever?
That'd be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Is he level 6 or is he?
He might be level 7. I think I let him level up last time.
I don't know if he did though or not. We were supposed to, but we fucking never.
Actually, yeah, I don't think he actually did. I'll try to find his character sheet to see.
Do I have access to it? Is he like in the campaign or whatever?
He should be.
Okay. I'm actually gonna. Oh, so this is something else I was gonna mention too. So I think I'm gonna try and stream it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do the camera. Actually stream like the board that we're playing on.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll all be just fucking us talking and shit.
Just chatting basically.
Well,
no map.
Yeah, it's because I can't stream.
Is it too slow if you do the camera or what?
I can't stream both Discord. I can't both record Discord and stream it like with the same camera. I can only choose one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, well, I don't want to stream it because it's like there's a delay.
Mm-hmm.
You mean? So I can't do that.
Okay, I mean, it's fine. We can set up another overlay. I mean, unless you want to use the same one.
Oh, it'll be like the same type of overlay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then actually I already started on it, so I just have everyone's like tokens at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
They won't be jumping around; they'll be static. And then I'm creating everyone's stat sheet or stat card or whatever the fuck. And then it'll go through.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still have the what's it called? The fucking dice rolls, but it'll be on like D&D Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll have I don't know what I'll put in the fucking middle of the screen. Maybe like the map or whatever town that we're in, where the fuck.
Yeah.
So it'll be more like a podcast. So
Yeah.
it'll stream, but like it'll just be us like talking and shit like that.
Which works. I mean, for my first D&D game, I mean, it's really just us hanging out, playing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is another thing I wanted to mention before we end this episode, because we're already almost at an hour and a half. Is it's interesting to see the different styles of BMing, because Tyler took the very prepared approach, where everything's planned. And I'm very, let me just get ideas down, and then I'll just fucking wing it.
But honestly, like, I feel like you should probably just do that. Like I said, like, I feel that, and there's nothing wrong with preparing or preparing the song, but it's like, I feel like the story does come from, like, your players and stuff like that. Right? So, like, the whole thing with, like, Vugar City, the fucking, like, Fae, right? Like, that was introduced from me, right? Like, from just fucking, like, some bullshit, like, having to, like, level up, right? Stuff like that. Like, the 40, like we mentioned before. Like, I feel like you should just, like your players, like, riff on it. Like, have that, almost like, what's it called? Like, improv. Yeah. You mean? Like, it should, because that's what it is. Just fucking improving the whole time. But maybe have some things, yeah, like, maybe, like, oh, if our player, like, if, say, like, fucking randomly, like, oh, we want to go to this part of the map. Do you mean? Like, maybe have something there. Do you mean? And that's what I was telling Tyler too. I was like, actually, because he was saying he was using ChatGPT for, like, the prophecy or whatever. He's like, oh, this is really cool. I was like, what the fuck do you mean, Tyler? I've been using that for our fucking.
I haven't been using it, and I wanted to ask you, like, how do you feel about the campaign I'm doing? Because 90% of it is just fucking improv.
No, I think it's good, but I feel like it's good because you let us, again, like, so, and then there's like a difference too. Like, I feel like, right, because what's it called? Railroading. When you fucking, when, like, the DM is like, there's a story, you're only going one direction, you can't go anywhere else, right? And then there's, like, open world, where, like, you can go out and do stuff, like, the players have a choice. And then there's, like, another, it's like linear, it's like a mix of the two. So, like, the DM has, like, an idea, it's like, maybe we should go here, but you can also, right, do this if you like. And I feel like that's how it should be. And I feel like that's what we've done, right, for the most part. So, okay, so did you have anything for the northern continent? What if we decide to go there?
Yeah, I had something there.
Yeah, something there? So, like, stuff like that. So, like,
the only area I didn't have anything for was the south of Vugar City. Like, south of the laboratory. Like, the big threat. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've already told you this. The big threat that fucking Tyler wanted to fight was Nemesis.
That's what I was telling him. That's what I was saying. It's like, no. And we told him over and over again. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is what they meant. what else would it fucking be?
Mm-hmm. But I will say it was cool because when he went down there, because again we wasted so much. We wasted a whole fucking adventuring day just down there, and I had nothing. And I was just sitting there laughing because I'm like, you guys aren't gonna get anything.
I fucking knew. I knew from the fucking get go.
Mm-hmm. The only thing you guys found was a note about Kenny, so you got introduced to Kenny. But I planted that there because you guys were down there. I'm like, you guys need to find something, so let me plant this there. And then another thing that was random wasn't the Chads were random.
That shit was,
I rolled a random counter table, and it was like three adventurers walk up and they want to trade for Rabbit. I'm like, you know what?
For Rabbit?
Yeah, they wanted to trade for meat. They had either they wanted like meat from you or they had Rabbit to trade with you or something. I don't know. So I'm like, well, let me spin this on my own. Because then you guys ask like, why are they even here? I'm like, they're fucking Chads. They're just adrenaline junkies. They're just fucking climbing mountains. And then they evolved into this really big fucking plot point of the Chads running your city.
Brother, and they're like the best fucking characters. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, you don't have to have shit prepared. You can, literally do fucking some encounter. Use ChatGPT. Do some fucking bullshit. Like, you can literally, and I was telling Tyler this, like, you can put like, and I fucked around with it because I saw it on TikTok. You can literally put like, hey, we're in, what was the city that we're in before?
Taka?
Taka. We're in Taka. Give me an adventure about, and then I already say like maybe like a well and it's secret, and then it'll give you like, oh okay, and then you say give it to me in 3 acts, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, all right. Now give it to me in or now with those acts, it'll actually the ChatGPT kind of does it for you. It's like, oh, if your players do this, then this happens. If they do this, then this happens, right? But you can always have it saved on there, and then you could be like, oh, they didn't do this, and he's like, my players did this. Give me a consequence for this. You can literally fucking type it in there. And it's pretty good. Like, it fucking gives you some fucking shit to do. You mean? You can also, like, and I was telling Tyler this. I think I told you this last session, too. I was like, you can, like, have it give you monster stats.
Yeah, you told me that last time.
Like, hey, I have a party of 5 adventurers. I'm not sure. You can even probably be specific. A wizard, a barbarian, a cleric, a fighter, artificer, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Give me, like, an encounter that matches their level, right? And then it can give you like a random count. It's like, okay, well, actually they're fighting beavers. Like, I don't want them fighting beavers. Have them fight snakes, or like a fucking, I don't know, a manticore or some shit like that, right? And I'll like do it for you. But like, I feel like with the tools now, it's a lot easier to me. But it's also like, you don't always have to be doing that. I feel like there's a lot of role play between. Because we were talking to Chads for fucking a good minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that gives you enough time to prepare other shit, right? So it's like. And I feel like preparing is good, but also that leads you into a rabbit hole. And I'm not sure if Tyler's like this. I suspect he is, where it's like, dang, that guy's good. They should fucking play him more. Jameer Gibbs.
It's crazy.
That leads you into a rabbit hole where it's like, I planned this town over here with all these things to do. My players aren't doing any of it. Maybe I should like railroad it to that. Like, maybe it's like, I want them to do this because it's my story. Do you mean? It's like, I don't feel like that should be the case. So it's like, because if you, especially like if you're over there like killing yourself, spending a lot of fucking time planning all this stuff, and then your players don't do it, I feel like that probably feels shitty, right? And I feel like that's where like the burnout comes from, right? But use these tables. Use like the fucking. Where'd you get that random thing too?
I think I just looked up random encounter tables. It was like on Reddit or something. It was like it definitely looked like a third party, like unofficial. Like I just made this in fucking Doozla. No, I think I found a really good balance of that. You know, I'm not burned out. What I'm burned out on from doing D&D is just actually doing it, because I get so fucking tired at the very end. And I just sit there, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm so fucking tired.
Why don't you do it on Saturday? Why don't we do it on Saturday?
What?
Or D&D? Because you do it like right after work.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just the schedules at the time lined up. Remember, because we're doing Fridays because I used to work at Walmart.
Oh, that's true.
And it just lined up better.
Oh, you can change it now. We're doing Pathfinder on Saturday. You can sleep in, and maybe you can.
Yeah, you get a little better.
Start.
The only, like, I'm not. I just like get tired of the like. I guess I just get physically tired.
Okay, well that's it. Just
Yeah.
Change the fucking day. You can sleep in. And also because Tyler and.
Wait, what happened? How did the Raiders get the ball back?
Oh shit! I don't see it.
Wait, who fumbled it?
Jameer Gibbs.
Good, I'm playing against him. Don't score.
Oh shit! What?
Yeah, no, everyone's just standing. It's funny. No, I think I found a really good balance to where I don't like throughout the week, the 2 weeks between sessions. I kind of discuss, or I guess I think about what I want to present to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the whole it stemmed from like I wanted to put Nemesis in my game because I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah, that's why I started.
And I was like, how do I put Nemesis in my game?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And this is when you guys are on your way to Hellmouth, right? I'm like, okay, what? I want to put Nemesis, but I don't want him to attack a city because I feel like that'd be a little lame. I want you guys to go find him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know what? Let me try to find a Resident Evil 2 police station map that I can use for you guys to explore as a dungeon. Oh shit, I found that. Okay, cool. Let me just fucking make up a random stat block of Nemesis by hand. But I don't do any planning until that Friday. That Friday before the session, that's when I'm like, okay, let me fucking make the stat block for Nemesis.
Oh,
this
like
is
the week before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the week before, I set a rough stat line or stat block, and then the day of the session, I like look through it. I'm like, okay, do I really want to give him 500 health? Yeah, I'll give him 500 health.
Oh yeah.
Seems like a lot, but I feel like they would be fine. And then, okay, what is his minions? Zombies. I did zombies last time. What's gonna be different this time? I should make a spawn on the people instead. But like, I don't sit down at home in the week. A lot of this is just, what do I want to do while I'm at work? Because I'm idle brained. Something about, well, you know, D&D with this and that. And I feel like I found a good balance to where I'm not fucking killing myself trying to plan everything.
No, and it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should, because it does. It fucking creates burnout.
Mm-hmm. But I also have a lot of fun improvising a lot of shit. I mean, sometimes it's to my own detriment because I fucking forget. Like the goddamn tennis lessons.
I know, I had to.
That was like, you're like, I'm gonna look at the bulletin board. Oh, what the fuck is on the bulletin board? You know what'd be funny? Tennis lessons. Because it doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah. At midnight, under a full moon. Because why the hell? Like, that's never gonna come back. You're not gonna wait under a full moon at midnight because you guys are doing shit. Yeah, you fucking, it's just a joke. And then.
Would I roll at 20?
And then, like, 18 months later, hey, I have this thing. I was like, fuck, I totally forgot.
You think I forget? I don't fucking forget shit. I got that locked down.
But then, I guess, I have a lot of fun improvising in general.
Uh-huh.
So when you're like, when you bring that back on me, I'm like, well, fuck, I hate you for remembering. But then I have a lot of fun, like, hey, actually, it's not tennis. Actually, let me describe, using tennis terms, something not clean.
It was a sex club, Andres. Fucking say.
It's a fucking swingers club.
And actually, so I was thinking, I was like, what the fuck can I use with this? I was like, you know what? Actually, it wasn't even that bad. Because it got 40 followers out of it.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm going to do with it, Andres?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you now. Once we get back to Vugar City, I'm going to make them make a red light district.
You know what? It's a good thing you told me, because in my head, I'm like, if you make them do anything else other than sex work,
they won't do it.
They're not going to do it because they're going to be too busy fucking each other.
I know, Andres.
You fucking, that's the one thing I was planning in my head. I was
these
like,
are my people.
the consequence of you just hiring degenerates is they're not going to get work. They're going to distract the Chads, though.
They're going to distract the Chads?
Yeah.
That's
well,
fine,
the thing is, like, the penalty for getting this type of people to work in anything but that profession is they're gonna want to do it all the time, and then they're gonna distract the other workers. Because either A, the other workers are getting mad that they're not helping the city, or B, they're gonna just fucking get them into the club.
I said, brother, then that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe I'll set something where it's like, okay, like at night, right? This is a red light district. Fucking then, like, once the Chads are done working, once the dwarves are done working,
then
right?
they can go. I guess
they can go and fucking get their dick wet. You mean, like, fucking, this is good. It's a good city.
And it's, but I guess the moral of the story is all that stemmed from me just being tennis lessons. Like, why not?
You mean, but that's like the thing. It's like
fuck it, I got nothing else. Fucking, let me think on my feet. And then, like, looking back, and I was like, it's a lot of fucking fun to just, like, I don't know, improv on the fly. That's what I have most fun is when you guys are like, I'm gonna go to the store, and like, I don't have any stores planned.
Use a random generator.
Well, now I am, right?
Because
but like, trying to think of a character, I don't even think of the character's name, but like, how is this character gonna act? Okay, this guy's loud and yelling at his wife. because he's just fucking a store owner. It's
eating his
like,
wife.
God damn it, you didn't fucking order the right quantities or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Or I can make a fucking black market store front where the people are like, yeah, we stole everything in the store. So don't question our like legality or whatever.
Oh,
But I don't want to like sit there all week and like plan out their entire story and personality.
too fucking much.
Because then when I start acting on it and I want to change something on the fly, I feel like I have to be that certain way I typed it out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that's... You can get into that. Like, it's like, well, I already have the story. It's like, I've spent all this time doing it. Then it's like, I have to stick with it, do you mean? And I'm worried that's what Tyler's going to do. I don't think he shouldn't. Again, like, he should have, like, some baseline, some prep work. But the story should come from us, the players. But... I don't know. I'll see how it is, how it'll go, right? But I guess it's like it's up to the players to also be vocal. And so it's like no, because like you said, like if we were gonna have to split the party or whatever the fuck, just be like no, like we don't want to split up. Because it's like because I already know it's not gonna go well. Because that combat was taking forever. Like even like that little snippet that I gave you, like okay. Go ahead and do a craft check. And I was like, you're crafting in combat? What? What the hell? I was like, combat's already fucking slow. Like, why? And then you're crafting here and doing something else?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a testament of, like, communicating with your players. Because I can tell you with your skeletons, with each individual action, that really slowed down combat. But, you know, I asked you, like, is there a way that we can work with you?
But, like, when did I ever do, like, individual action? I don't think I ever did.
No, it was mainly, like, it's when you had 4. So it wouldn't have been as bad as now. So you had 3 or 4 skeletons, then you were taking the individual actions. But then once I saw your party getting increased more and more and more, I was like, hey, like, combat might be taking a little long because you're putting, like, all your skeletons. So I'm like, well, what's the solution? And I think it's just talking to your players and making sure that they're okay. Which is why I'm like, I should really, like, at some point ask everyone, like, how are they feeling about the campaign that I'm running? Because I want to make sure everyone's having fun and feel like they're a part of the story.
You know what I don't think he's having fun? I don't know if you listen to this. I don't think Ivan's having fun. I feel like his character. I don't know if he's like having fun playing his character anymore. Which is like, I think it's unfortunate because he bought like the cleric cards, and I think he's almost like committed to or like married to the character. Tyler is fine. Like he wanted to switch, and he switched. So that's,
I don't know, but I wonder if he's like not having fun because he's limited in like combat.
I think that's what it is.
But if he fucking used the sword,
do you think he'd be better in combat?
He'd be better because although he doesn't have the strength, but.
Andres, look at the chapter that I included. Look at the Google Doc about the campaign summary.
Right now?
Yeah.
Or is it a cliffhanger for next time?
Nah, you can. It's just a...
I'll look at it and then we'll talk about it next episode. We're already at an hour 40.
Or is it? Alright,
yeah.
Let's go all the way to the bottom to chapter... Do you see it?
Where is it at? I'm in...
It's on D&D. He like pinned it or whatever the fuck.
Oh, D&D?
Yeah.
Pin... Jump. Oh, it's right there.
And then scroll all the way down to the final. You scroll to...
All the way to the bottom?
Go to like the last chapter.
Okay, chapter 32. Use the sword.
I said like that's why I put it in there last night. I was like, I wonder if anyone would fucking actually go in there and like read it and shit.
I might have to make the sword like usable for him because his character isn't good at using like martial weapons. Because his strength is low. I might have to like give it just a base like modifier.
When you told me that last week, I was like, you know what you should have done? You should have made it like where you pointed a sword, then maybe like tentacles or some shit grew out of it.
I would have done that if he kept the parasite on it. Because remember, I had 2 ideas of a sword, and I let him decide what he wanted. So if he pointed it, because when he pointed it, he felt like the parasite wanting to leave, but he had control over it. And I was like, do you want to let it go? And he did, which revealed the diamond sword. But if he kept it, yeah, it would have been one of those where, like, when you use it, the tentacles grab onto your arm, which might have made it to where you don't get disarmed. You get pay like a bonus +2 to strength or whatever to it. I haven't really fleshed out that sword, but I don't have to because it's gone now. But definitely, like, if he went the other way, that's something I would have like had to like say like, yeah, it grows into you. When he uses it, it like latches onto you for extra fortification. So yeah. But because it's a completely different sword than the parasite.
Yeah, I do wonder how you're gonna fucking get him to use it. It's fucking one of those things. Give us like a encounter where there's like a bunch of rats in a basement.
Yeah, but then he would just use like fucking
his mace or
fucking flame hands.
You think he would? We're in a basement full of rats with explosive barrels around us.
Yeah.
Just something that's like you have to. No, there's no other way. Or magic rats. Because what's his mace? Is it bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Or immune to bludgeoning?
Immune to bludgeoning. These fucking magic rats that, for no other reason other than to fucking get you to use a sword. Like, they serve no fucking story at all.
Now they're like the episode of It's Always Sunny. That's what they have to do. They have to kill rats in the basement. You go into a pub and they ask you, it's like, can you help us get rid of these rats? And it's like, we're smacking them with these hammers, but they're not dying.
Yeah, I'll have to make a stat block and like give the person like, this is the sword you used. Like, fucking roll. What is it? Roll history with the DC 5. So there's no way you can fucking fail it.
He does. He gets in that one.
Fucking hey, dude. Don't score. I'm playing against them.
Dude, that's like the exact same fucking play. This guy's good. They should start him.
Yeah, they drafted him in the first round and then didn't use him.
They don't fucking use him.
So I won that league, but I think in this league, yeah, I lost in the other one. Because he has Jameer Gibbs, and I have Devontae Adams, who has 2 points. Fucking Jimmy G sucks ass.
True.
And then he has Josh Jacobs and Jameer Gibbs.
Oh, Josh Jacobs has a touchdown. So
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely lost in this one, which sucks. I was 5-2 in first place. Whatever. And the one that matters to me the most, I'm 7-1 now.
In ours? Fucking I lost this week to a fucking Jose who's not playing. He won last week. Did you see that? Fucking bot had 3 people on bye and he still fucking.
They beat coworker Nick, and then I beat coworker Nick this week.
I said shit.
Yes.
It's like, imagine losing to someone who has 3 people on bye.
Fucking Brandon over here, 150.
150.
This is an interesting league. Because you're gonna drop to 5-3. King Henry's gonna drop to 5-3. But then you have Nick is gonna be 4-4. Brandon's gonna be 5-3. My brother's coming back. He's gonna be 3-5. And fucking Tonio's gonna be 2-6.
I think there's just like the bottom. I mean, it's like it's kind of already like it's set in stone. It's like, oh yeah, I feel like this is who's gonna make it to. It's like just wait until we get a fucking Chan and just well, actually, I don't know fucking how good Justin Jefferson's gonna be now that fucking Kirk
Cousins gone. Yeah.
I was like, god damn it.
Unless he gets traded.
Huh? Justin Jefferson?
Yeah.
You think?
I don't know, man. The only reason why they're not trading him is because he wanted Kirk Cousins. But if Kirk Cousins gets hurt, he's gonna walk on because
when's the trade deadline? Isn't it fucking tomorrow?
It's tomorrow.
There's no fucking way. You think so?
I don't know.
I think it's too early, or it's too short notice to fucking trade him.
Interesting. But no, I feel like there's still so much more we can talk about in D&D and Pathfinder. Such a good topic. But we'll have to end it again. Yeah, I didn't mean to, but we fucking went longer this episode than we did last again.
It's content.
Fucking, you just can't control it. We need to set a hard, like, hour and 15. That's it.
Yeah, right.
But we talk about so much in football, and then so much in Pathfinder D&D. We didn't even talk about the FNAF movie.
I know how I have it on here. 5 Nights is good.
It's good. All right. I'll leave it with the it's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
I like
it's a
it.
bad movie. It's shit.
But I will end it there. We'll come back next week. We'll probably continue to come. Well, we'll have to like. I would like for you to compare and contrast like
the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
The Five Nights at Freddy's movie and the lore. No, I guess the style, like the games Pathfinder between D&D, whether it's like the mechanics of the game or even just like the DMing styles.
It's gonna be hard because it's like because like the variables, like the DM. I mean, like if you were doing Pathfinder, then it'd be easier. But it's like I don't know.
True.
Well, it's because the things like your Magus, like doing like the touch spells. Like what the fuck is that? Is that actually how Pathfinder works? Like you can't.
Oh yeah. I'll discuss that in the next episode. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Because it's like, if that's the rules, it's like, then that sucks. Like, that's ass. I don't know. Like, honestly, I feel like just like, but also it's like the homebrew. This is what we talked about last time. Fucking this episode is going on 5 hours. Yeah, I feel like.
Now 2 hours, I'm cutting it hard. Okay.
Yeah, right. Like I feel like oh shit. I feel like D&D is just easier to play. Like it's easier to comprehend, like understand the rules, and if there's something that you don't like, just fucking homebrew it. Like, you mean you're not fucking set in stone? Look, you can, motherfucker, you can look up fucking other people's homebrews that they've done. You can make it just like as much as you want. Because you said it's like, oh, it's DM friendly. Like there's rules for it. It's like, just fucking make up the rules. Like just fucking make it up. But yeah, with Pathfinders, like there's so much to it. There's like a whole other systems. But it's like, and like I feel like Tyler like wants to go with those as much as possible. For what? I mean, I don't know, to avoid like arguments. But again, that's like, I feel like that should be like on your players. Like, are they having fun? No, they maybe fucking change the rule.
I will tell you, if my character dies because of the rule that every single time I cast a spell, I get attacked of opportunity, I'm definitely going to Ranger. I'm going to go the opposite approach. I'm off the map, 300 yards, shooting arrows.
But that shit's boring too, do you mean? Like, I saw this TikTok where it's like, a level like 3 Ranger, a level fucking 3 Wizard. And it's like, oh yeah, so I shoot the bow. Like, okay, you take him out. And the wizard was to do. I was like, oh, I cast like fireball. It's like, oh yeah, like so you do like a little bit of damage, but your ranger takes him out, right? And then it's like at level 20, it's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm shooting fucking wooden sticks at him. My fucking wizard's casting wish, altering fucking reality. Like, what am I? I was like, yeah, that's true. I like the fucking.
It's funny because it's in every genre. Because in playing Siege, it's fucking funny because you have characters that are like, all right, I have this fucking camera that shoots fucking lasers. All right, I have this fucking ball that makes a fucking hologram. And then there's like 2 characters like, I have batteries. And the other character's like, I have a crossbow. And it's just so funny because it's like, D&D. Rangers and be like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking shoot wood arrows and that's all I do. And then you have every other class. It's like, all right, I'm battle maneuvering. I'm fucking summoning fucking dragons.
Yeah.
I turned into a fucking giant owl bear, and that's pretty early. You can do that too.
Yeah, if you're a druid, you can do this shit like right away.
But level 20 rangers, like, yep, just fucking
still
shooting fucking sticks and fucking flint over here. I'm more accurate, but it's still fucking sticks. That's all it is.
Shit, yeah. Yeah, imagine it's like, yeah, we're fighting a dragon. What do you do? I was like, I guess I shoot arrows at it. I fucking, my wizard would take arrows, just fucking banish it into another dimension.
That, or I might make a barbarian.
Something
a more tanky. I do want to go up and like fight, because every single like character I would make is more of a distance fighter. I want to be different and go up and personal. That's what the mage is so cool, because I get like a balance, like the best of both worlds, where I can cast spells and fight up close. But I don't know, man. If the rules don't let me, and I die right away.
Just tell Tyler, like, let me fucking do this. This is fucking bullshit. Like, what the hell?
I'll let him if I cast a ranged spell. Sure.
That makes sense.
But I'm legit like touching my sword, and I assume I'm in a defensive stance because I'm like I have to apply it to my sword.
Yeah.
And my target is in front of me because again I'm using my sword.
That's what's also so whack too. It's like, what is it like? Are you in defense mode? Are you in tax fucking Yu-Gi-Oh or what? Like,
fucking my face down.
Yeah.
I'm face down and in defense mode, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, where's my Charizard?
Like
fucking.
What's a CMD or whatever the fuck it's called? The command maneuver defense or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like.
I don't know. I just feel like I need to go. I guess I just need to learn Pathfinder. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it's too complicated.
Because I was looking at the mages, and nothing later on gets me. I can counter strike, I guess, at level 16. Whenever an enemy within reach, that just lets me. attack of opportunity.
You know what? I don't even think that. He said this last night, and I wasn't entirely sure. I don't think you get attacks of opportunity in Pathfinder.
No.
No, I think like that's you have to have a feat to do it.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I was like, I don't know if that's Pathfinder 2E or if that's like 1E, but I was thinking, I was like, we get attacks of opportunity? Like, I should want to fucking look it up.
Yeah. Fuck it. You got 8 minutes.
Alright.
Fucking, no, 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Well, I mean, this one, at a 16th level, I get the ability to attack of opportunity when enemies cast defensively.
Oh.
At 16th level, though.
That's way down, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could use heavy armor at 13th. What's spell recall? Becomes more efficient whenever he recalls a spell. With spell recall, he can expend a number of points from his arcane pool equal to half. Okay, that's probably not what I was looking for. Oh, at level 10, I'm 5 levels of fighter.
Level 10, you're 5 levels of fighter?
Yeah, at level 10, I get fighter training, which I count half of my total magus levels as fighter levels. So I can like get feats of fighters that require 5 levels.
Oh, okay.
And going forward, half of my levels are considered fighter. I don't know what I get. Is a second wind feat
A second wind
or action surge?
Action surge, yeah.
I guess I can just get those at 10th.
That's pretty good.
Okay, improved spell combat, which isn't much. Medium armor, I get to wear medium armor. I'll have to look. 5th level, I get bonus feats. Knowledge pool at 7th. Spell recall at 4th. At 3rd level, nothing happens. By 2nd level, I apply it to my sword. Yeah, I'll browse through the Pathfinder rules.
Yeah, just see what they.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's just a page that you can just look at them. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, because it's like D&D's like really easy. Like, that's all.
Though it's expensive because they don't give you the rules free. So that's the thing with Pathfinder, is it's really accessible in terms of like getting the rules and stuff and like character building and stuff.
Yes and no, because Tyler said that he had to pay to include some of the compendium stuff in Roll20. You can get the D&D rules for free. I mean, they're all there. Like, you can literally look at PDFs. I have a fucking what's it called? Player's Handbook. As a PDF on my fucking computer. So it's like you can find them all, but like if you want to use like D&D and Beyond and stuff like that, then that's when you have to like pay for it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a bitch. But like Tyler said, he had to pay for it. Damn, this guy's good.
If only they used them more. God damn it, dude.
I think they're realizing this game's like, oh.
I mean, you draft them in the first round. Just fucking use them. They use the goddamn sword. Come on.
Yeah, use the sword.
What you were saying?
No, but yeah, Tyler had to pay to use some of the compendium shit. I think or a subscription too is what he said.
What the fuck?
Through Roll20. Which is at this point like, I don't know, brother. Maybe you should use Foundry.
I mean, yeah. Oh shit. Alright, we're gonna have to end this episode. My computer's about to die.
Alright.
We'll continue the conversation because I really enjoy talking about D&D and Pathfinder. I feel like we can talk about that for like 10 hours.
Alright.
But also, I feel like we can talk about anything for 10 hours.
That's true. It's too easy.
I don't know.
Too easy. So check out the podcast. Check out our stream. We'll be streaming.
Fucking twitch.tv/battername.
I guess it would be,
yeah. Is it every other Saturday, right? That we're gonna do Pathfinder?
Every other Saturday, and then every other Friday we do D&D.
Yeah, so this past Saturday we started Pathfinder. From then, every other Saturday is gonna be Pathfinder. This coming up Friday, November 3rd, is gonna be D&D, and then every subsequent other Friday from that will be D&D. In between the D&D nights, we have game nights, which I don't know if you're gonna stream every night, but it's a possibility. So keep an eye out if he decides to stream those game nights. Maybe we should set up a Twitter at some point.
Sports Smarts.
Yeah, just Sports Smarts Twitter. Keep an eye out for that. We'll tweet out updates, maybe our takes. I don't know.
Takes.
Anyways, rate 5 stars, share with a friend, tell a friend.
I always wanted to make a burner where I just talk shit on Twitter. I honestly 100% thought about doing it. I was like, what do you mean? This shit would be fun.
Fucking burner. You should make your own sports like squared or whatever account, and I'll make the sports account, and then we can just fucking talk to each other.
Yeah, right. That'd be pretty good. It's like fucking Chiefs suck. Lions are cooked.
Lions are not for real.
Not for real.
Brock Purdy's the GOAT. Now keep an eye out for those things. Rate 5 stars. Tell a friend. Share with a friend. Use a sword.
Just use the fucking sword.
Use the fucking sword. All right. We'll see you later.
You suck on this.